Okay, one minute.
Yamanagima Igwekala. You are
Udomandem.
welcome to the palace of Esawo today. So I welcome you with all my heart, and I'm so grateful and appreciative to have you to house tonight. You know, I would like us to channel this program today to English language because a lot of people have been insulting me, have been threatening me that I can't even speak English. But the reason why I've been speaking English for a long while is because I'm from Igbo and I have to be proud of my language. And also the reason why I'm speaking Igbo language is because I know there is a lot of people over there in Igbo land that cannot understand English. So that's the reason why I do speak Igbo language. But for today, I would like us to channel it in English because I believe a lot of people are watching And I would also like them to understand exactly what we are saying, because the message of today, I believe, is federal, not only about Igbo land. So you are welcome. Please, I would like you to introduce yourself so we can.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much, my brother.
Welcome.
Nobody's proud of English language. It's just a spell language. It's a disgrace that we are proud of English language. We had our language that is at least 5 billion years, 5 billion, if not more, older than English. But as a people that were pushed down, we do whatever. So very nice of you for being proud of your Igbo language. I am as well proud of my own, not just Igbo language, but Saka language. I don't know how to speak here in Central Igbo, I speak in Saka. But nevertheless, it's my pleasure to be here. My name is Eze Ifeanyi. I'm an engineer and I live in Lagos. I deal on solar energy, green energy of all kind, wiring of your house, whatever it has to do that has to do with electricity, that has to do with generating it and distributing it, not depending on federal government agreed and all that. That's what I do. I'm also a conscious human being. As a conscious human being, I mean that I believe in everything Africa, everything Igbo. If my Jesus is not from my village, I don't want it. That's the kind of person I am. So on that note, I submit and I'm pleased to be here. Thank you.
You're welcome. So today, I hopefully believe that you know the reason why we invite you to the Palace of Esau today. Because we are going to talk about a lot of things, a lot of issues that have been going on in Nigeria, that have been going on in Igbo land. You know, there is 1 or 2 days ago, we heard of a killing of our brothers, our beloved and our blood brothers. We are also going to talk about it today. And we are also going to talk about restructuring, which way to move forward to make our land a better place. And we are also going to talk about IPOP, because I believe I've heard from 1 or 2 of your videos that you were the former member of IPOP.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
So please, maybe we start from here. So how come you left IPOP and how did you enter IPOP? What is exactly the problem that makes you to leave IPOP, or are they the one who asked you to leave, or you live by yourself?
Sorry for the income. Okay, thank you very much. Nobody asked me to leave, and IPOP never allows anybody, tells anybody to leave unless you begin to get wise. So as long as they are foolish, they welcome you because all they need is just money. So I'm a man who started 2012 researching about Africa, what we've been through, Biafran War, slavery, a lot of things was going on in my head. I was almost running insane. So somehow when I was researching, I came across Nnamdi Kanu's voice on iTunes. Those who know when he started, it was on iTunes. He was broadcasting before any other platform.
Please come again. When was that? Please come again. When was that?
2012. It's been a long time.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. So I loved the way he was speaking. I love his energy, and I love the passion I could feel in his voice. So I didn't waste time. I called Radio Biafra thereafter, and he picked up. He was on a live program. He loved what I said, which I was more on African calamity, Igbo problem. I wasn't more of a Fulani, not the way he tried to use Fulani as a point. Because up to date, I'm still not that, you know. And he told me that I should be calling all the time. I should look for IPOB family around and join. And I didn't waste time. I Googled. I don't know if China Samuru is the name. I don't know. But the man, somebody directed me to one Benjamin, the coordinator of Abuja. I went there. The first day I went there, you know, the usual thing, you remove your shoe, you put your leg on the ground, and you begin to take oaths. I wasn't comfortable with the oath taking because
please explain us about that oath before you further, please. The oath, is it by shrine or just with Bible or with just mouth or whatever?
No. The oath is into 2. The regular oath is that you come around, you remove your footwear, everybody will be on their feet, and there's a paper already prepared. I later found out that people the Iranian prepared that paper. And you have to swear that yes.
Before the Iranian prepared the paper.
Yes, he did. You know. So you have to tell you pay allegiance to Biafra. You do everything to defend Biafra. You will never sabotage Biafra, and you will always be under the command of the supreme leader Nnamdi Kanu. That I didn't like, because it's like putting a Jesus before God. Like putting a Jesus before God. Putting Nnamdi Kanu before the freedom. I didn't like it. But I didn't even complain, because my energy was to make it happen. So I joined. That day, I was so disgusted because they prayed all through. There was no discussion. There was no plan. It's a Chukwuka Biama speaking in tongues. And I told them I just had to go. So I left. Next month, I went there. Normally, they make contribution of 500 naira every month. But I was paying 5,000 because I could afford it, you know. So we're paying 100,000. The second time I went there, they already liked me. They already knew what I was doing on the internet, like things you can see now. So they made me the PRO, which means I have to be representing them. And I continue. We used to meet at Kubwa, this Catholic church, Papa's Ground in Kubwa. So anybody in Abuja knows what I'm saying. We'll go up and isolated. We stayed there under the trees. We had meetings, and I was happy about it. I continued attending meeting. Even when Nnamdi Kanu was attacked, Python dance, you won't believe it, but it's truth. I made a video before leaving from Abuja to Aba. That was how committed I was. But as things continue going on, I noticed inconsistencies, especially when they disbanded the whole IPOB name. Are we together?
Yeah, we're
together.
Me? I'm hearing you.
Okay. Okay. When they disbanded the whole...
Your voice is very clear.
Okay. When he disbanded the whole IPOB in Enugu, that the Asabu and all that, I don't know if you know them. I reached out to Rita Madaborgo, Rita Aniborg. I spoke to her on phone for a long time. We started speaking around 9 till 12, almost. She reviewed a lot of things to me. And since that day, I was man, I have the job in Canonia. We went to completely because it is very abundant. And one of those things that I realized that even in the Canada, once they train 1,000 soldiers in Malaysia, they train over 1 million in different Biafra forests. One may behold, on any forest, they train only 12 people came from Malaysia. 12 people that later fought against him, and they have all almost been killed by the security operative who gives the information to their arrest and deaths. Remains something we can discuss another day anyway. So as a I didn't want to stay further to contribute to the destruction of my people, because I love Anibo and Anibo loves me. And you have my hotel Anibo, I'll bring death, calamity. I will do everything to avert it. Every Igbo life matters. I'm not talking about the poor, the rich, anyone matters. Okay, let me put it straight to you. Only China is 1.3 billion people or more. The whole of Africa, is under 1.2 billion. It should tell you the deaths that have occurred in Africa because of slavery, because of their diseases, because of the wars. So Amamna Ndi need to raise their population. We don't have any business with war because we are being exterminated. We are being removed from this planet Earth. So the moment job does here and in a no. I cannot allow one man in the guise of freedom fighter, but in the actual sense is feed me fighter. I brought the word feed me fighter, because contribution have been made all over the world. As at then, it was 68 countries of this world, and nothing to show other than Buhari is this, Afulani is this, Janjaweed. My mom already told me about all that. My mom prepared me for what I'm seeing today, because my father died when I was 2 years. But I already know that Fulani is this, Fulani is that, Fulani killed our people. I already know that. What I should be doing now is solutions, which the kind of promise he will bring, he never did. Till date, as we speak, he's still pretending and managing the death of our young ones, those who cannot reason. So that's my journey with IPOB so far before I abandoned it and I came back to my Igbo land.
Thank you so much. So the next question is this: since you left IPOB, what really happened between you and them? Are they looking for you, or are they looking after you, or are they threatening you, or they just left just like that?
No, my brother, you don't look for one more. You don't look for people like me. That's the fact. You don't look for people like me. So they didn't look for me because
I asked you, why did you leave? None of them.
Yeah. No, many. But things that almost all of us that were there left. Almost all of us. Even the coordinator is no longer with IPOB.
What is the name of the coordinator? What is the name of the coordinator?
Benjamin, if he's here, he's still going to say something. Because I know he will still be here. He was always full of Benjamin. I can't remember the Benjamin someone, I can't remember the name. But Benjamin. The zonal coordinator was Jude. These are the names I can remember. So they did ask me every last Sunday of the week, of the month, he would call, are you not coming for meeting today? Then I would, because this is when guys they drink now. They don't collect salary, they won't go drink, won't go have card phone. They are calling me to come and sing Chukwuka Abiyama when I'm not a Christian, and I don't believe in praying, So I continued dribbling till I moved from Abuja to Lagos, and got very, very busy to start thinking about IPOB, Sihasero. But nobody looked for me to harm me. Nobody did anything like that. The only thing, I'm the one that went back to correct their errors for those who do not know. So I'm the one looking for trouble, if you say so.
Okay, you're welcome. So now you are the one looking for their trouble.
Yes, you're right.
So we appreciate you for the answer. Yeah? So our next question goes like this. I hope you have heard about the killings in Enugu past 2 days. The killings of our brothers, of our lovely ones, which I believe, I'm sure, 80% in them have a bright future. What is your say about the killing? What is your message to Nigerian government? What is your message to the leader of the people that was killed? And what is your message to the parents that lost their children?
This is very disheartening. It's very heartbreaking. I don't even know where to start. Very, very heartbreaking, but I'll see how I can go around this. Before I go ahead, I would like to say an adage in Igbo language. Don't forget this thing. That is that was also. This is the same reason we have been shouting and calling our people to understand that IPOB is not what it said it is, that it is. That all these things you see, when you are killed, pictures of your dead bodies will be taken and put on the internet to gain relevance. So that politicians will see them as one who can call in shots, disturb your government, and they are settled behind the scene. These are truths we have said. We didn't say it. I didn't say it to be popular. I said it to save this life. That is the fact. Because somebody who cannot afford a square meal, if you tell him that you give him Biafra and he become a local government chairman, that guy is going to kill himself. But it's just a lie you're telling to him. Look at the people that police arrested. Look at their hair. Very unkempt, poor people. Even when a BBC Igbo went back there to interview them, you could see the women talking, very, very hungry people. And this is painful. So it hurt me so badly. And I'm still begging Nnamdi Kanu to let our people just be. If they cannot get a good life, let them just live a little bit longer. Because nobody knows what the nature has for you. Nature might have them to become president of this Nigeria tomorrow. Or even go ahead and that's a minister or something. Or an inventor. Do not kill them short. Because people have lost a lot of lives during the war. It will be unreasonable for Igbo to begin to lose more lives. Just how many years after? And you're not losing the lives of the old one. You are losing the lives of the young one. The roots. In our future. So I pity for the families of the children. I feel for them. And I'm urging all the youths listening to me. It's never IPOB or death too. It's never Biafra or death. You shouldn't die. There are more to come. I was born into an abject poverty. I told you I was 2 years when my father died. We were 9, I'm the last. But I'm a graduate. The first one is a professor. My mom didn't go to school. She had no skill. But somehow we navigated through the hurdles. So if it happened to me, it could happen to you. So please hearken to what I'm saying. And now I'm talking to the Nigerian police, Nigerian military, whatever. The same thing I said is the same water boiling in the same kettle is what I'm saying to you. You are possibly, because you are from Daura, you are killing those young ones. Because you're a Muslim and they are Christians. They are Igbo, you are Hausa. That is not the call of duty for you. You are there to save lives. Ask yourself, are you doing the right thing? Whatever wrong you do in this universe, you shall pay. You are killing the young ones today, alleging that they were shooting on you, shooting at you, doing all that because you can lie. Your children are going to be killed before your own very eyes. Calamity is going to befall you. That's why I don't go to church, because church forgives sin. I don't know how to forgive. So I'm telling the government to understand that Africa is at the bottom of human standard. And we are insane. These children have been programmed by Nnamdi Kanu, who wants to use them for his own personal business. He doesn't care whether they live or die. If he's so concerned about IPOB, the brother Fine Boy is there in Africa. Why was he not in that meeting? Now he drives around on a Prado with police and send our people to go and die. What is the difference between what the politicians are doing and what Nnamdi Kanu is doing today? He has taken on his skill.
Fine Boy do only represent where he will collect a title, where he will collect money, where he will benefit. That's what I see by my own view.
No, I know too. So our people have to understand. Please understand that, just as I used to say, none but yourself can save yourself. Nobody there for sky called God. Nobody there in between sky called Jesus. All these things are things they put in your head to take you away from reasoning as a human being. Because the level of reasoning I can't go and for a meeting when I know I've been prescribed. If the robbers come here and rob, and all the robbers that came were wearing black, any black man there is a suspect. Any man on the black post is a suspect. So I want our youth to now sit back a little bit. As you know, in that, because now that's part of the shrine, the oath is that they had to take you to Ibini Wadi. You know, it's another one they brought later on. That time we had left. But if I was there, I would have gone back to Ibini Wadi to carry the shrine itself and destroy the motherfucker. Because he can't use the shrine to hold me down. How can I swear and you did not swear and it will affect me? It doesn't happen anywhere. So it's a scam. If you're listening to me now, please do yourself a favor. Your mother has been through pains. Yes, your mother must have survived the Biafran war. She suffered kwashoko. She's hoping that you grow up and feed her one day. That should be at the back of your mind. Because even if you get Biafra, you still have to work hard to earn a living. So, my commiseration to the family, my warning to Nigerian government, my warning to the police officials. Those children they are killing are your children in disguise. Because what goes around must come around. You can disperse them with tear gas, you can arrest them, you can beat them, like we see it in India, we see it everywhere. Why are you shooting them? Because you are worse than Nnamdi Kanu. You are the reason Nnamdi Kanu is selling. If Igbos are not getting this kind of treatment in Nigeria, who is Nnamdi Kanu to deceive our people to this extent? The governor of that state, Ifan Ugwany, go and bury your head in shame. Go and bury your head in shame. You are shameless. The foolish man went there to look at dead bodies with his over-bloated cheek. He's supposed to call the commissioner of police to order and make a statement before the camera and say this is unacceptable. We know IPOB are not armed. We know they are not violent. Yes, they might have some rhetorics and words that is not palatable to our commonness as a people, but it has not called for their death. So why are you killing them? But what's the name? Ugwany will not do that. Ugwany will rather look for where they go for Bono and apple to eat where they do ceremony. That's what he does. He's a puppet, just as Namikane would say. He's a puppet of the caliphate. That I know. The day Sultan of Sokoto visited the Enugu state, they shut down the state, public holiday, because an emir or a sultan is coming. Have you heard anything like that? So it's unfortunate. Both sides should just keep their sword and let's see if we can repair the damages they've done so far. Thank you.
You're welcome. Before we start the program, I just received a message from a brother. He sent me a message that yesterday at Area Junction, that 2 policemen or that 2 army was kidnapped, and which the investigation is going on. But the police and the army, they are shouting about IPOP, that they knows about these 2 officers. So are you aware of this incident that happened yesterday night at Area Junction? Have you heard about it?
I have not heard about it, but as I told you, if a robber came to a place wearing black, anybody on black is a suspect. If you were the police, you would suspect them. Because the big words Nnamdi Kanu is saying in London, he's safe haven. He's exposing our people to danger. I will make Nigeria ungovernable. I will go to Abuja and bring Brady head. Then you run away and we are here suffering it. I don't know. I can see some of them abusing and saying, but we're just being reasonable. You do this, you will do that, but in Abuja, so please don't whoever kidnapped the soldiers should let them go, so that your mothers will not be stopped on the road, beaten, killed, raped. We are too small to disturb Nigeria now. When we go into the discussion of restructuring, you understand why Igbo was able to fight the war we fought at that time. Because the system of government we had then gave us right to weapon, rights to governance. We had everything within ourselves. Today we are slave before the master. Say the truth. And a slave does not call for his freedom carelessly, because you risk your life being removed. Now you must understand it. I'm not on the side of Nigerian government and all the atrocity, but I'm a man who I've seen where it's going to us, and I know that they want to politic with us again. Our blood is political chips in the hands of these people. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Our next question go like this. Though I don't really plan to bring such question in today's program, but before we go into restructuring, I would like us to polish this area a little bit. I hope you know about Master Prophet, in-law to Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah, he is my friend. He's my friend. Yeah.
For me, okay, he's your friend.
Yeah. Way back going on now.
For me, I see that guy as a nice guy. You know, I do see his spirit, not by physical how people see. I see that guy as a nice guy. And there is a move he started moving by talking with those people IPOP members do mention as a Sabo. He bring out his time and be talking with people, trying to ask them what is really the problem. What is really the problem? As I'm talking to you now, yesterday, the day before yesterday, I was watching him live and see the way IPOP members was abusing this young man. You know, when I talk with him on his live broadcast, I was like thinking, maybe I should stop attacking IPOP and just forget about them, because their problem is not my problem. Everybody have his or her own problem. So, but when looking at the way IPOP members are insulting this young man, I start to get mad. Like, okay, they don't want me to quit. They want me to prove to them that I'm something else. And it's exactly what I'm going to show them, who I am and what is inside me. So what is your take or your talk about this IPOP insulting that Master Prophet? And what is your saying about him?
My take to it is the same thing I would take in their assaults against every other person. So Hanez Ndibo, the governors, Alusibo, every other thing they have. They even say that we are lost tribe. One Bonya where they lost. Mabozonibo. Nams is Israel where. Is it not possible now? I see Wuhan, China, where we come now? I see Wuhan or Japan, where who knows? Since Igbo cannot be Igbo till we become somebody else. Master Prophet is somebody who has got a conscience. The act of meditating, I learned it from him a long time ago, doing meditation. He's a man who is not religious, even though these days I see him. Ego, come in. Sit down there. Is that how you did it? Okay, sit down there. I'm going to sit. Sorry, it's my boy. So, Master Prophet, them attacking him is expected, because the only thing I'm kind of achieved in teaching or giving to our people is the ability to abuse anybody who disagrees with you and call himself Sabo. And they don't even know that that act is the reason why some of us are speaking up. Like the day I spoke my mind, they said they were going to come to me, kill my wife, kill my children. And I said, I can't just wait for that to start. And that's how I started blasting them. Because they can't go to Dogo anyhow, you know, riffraffs, you know. So, and they won't tell me that I've not hurt them seriously. If we were in a MMA fight, I must hit their jaws many times with things I'm bringing forward. So just like every other person, they are abusing a Master Prophet for him to close his mouth or join them. But in ideology, you don't force it. It must be what it has to be. That's my take on it. And I want Master Prophet, as a righteous man he portrays himself to be, to remain so. You know, he must remain resolute, because after the rain comes the shine. After all these noises, we are going to come back to an Igbo and restructure Igbo land how it should be. We're going to come before our Ezioku, our Alokosi, Bazenkebi, the politics and all their lies. So an Igbo is picking up energy from different parts of the world, speaking and organizing and preparing themselves to come back and sanitize that land. Because that land, is the spiritual hub of this universe. You see, they have a holy land in Mecca, and they have in Israel. Those are virtual and live holy lands. Now, Igbo can well sana, so ana. You turn this language the other round about Alanso holy land. Where was all in the world? Also, Igbo na over okara mmado okara mmo. Unya si okwe ni ife okwe na mmo. Afam bi igwe kala, which means na kedi ni igwe kan kedi na ana. So, upon the animal motorway farmer now on the Yaheshua Shama Rafa, Assassinendoa, Kaneso, and how we if Califa and Abefa, Abali also. So, Master Prophet should remain resolute and never to forsake where he's coming from and everything that begat him. And IPOB is not the problem, man. The problem that's noisemaker. And now they can, once we take away that Radio Biafra from him, everybody will be okay. The poison is from that Radio Biafra. Thank you.
Okay. So the next question is this, or the next topic. Let's just chip one or two words towards this area. You know, I heard or I have watched the call where he's mentioning $100,000 he spent every month for to get information. So I'm trying to ask, because I've been speaking about this area. I'm trying to ask, as a former member of IPOP, are you in support spending $100,000 to gather information, which I know the information he gathered is like when talking about Ojus Okalo, he's a gay, all those things. Or what is advice you feel you can give to channel towards that $100,000 he spend every month?
Okay, thank you very much. Whenever you apprehend a criminal, he must have a reason for his actions. So even if he doesn't tell you a good reason, he will tell you the devil. Put it on something. So now we're kind of telling us that one today is because he has been captured. He has been known. You are gathering information to tell me that Buhari ear is like this, his nose is like this. But Aisha is a
We are
prostitute.
coming to that as a question, but we have gone already into it. We are coming for that as a question, but no problem. Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
the kind of information I'm getting is funny. That is, what's it called? From Sudan. All these are my information. And you are not an intelligent organization to gather information. People that spend money like the CIA, the big security intelligence that spend money by paying people to infiltrate people, get information for them, and they use it to defend the nation. What we are talking about is that people are starving, people are dying of hunger and starvation in Igbo land. Even now they can't decide, if I was in his shoe anyway, that every 20 kilometers I will dig a borehole in all Igbo land. That money alone can do it. Every secondary school in Igbo land, I'll buy 4 computers and give them free internet access for 1 year. And 1 computer specialist to teach them how to surf the internet. That is Biafra already coming. But this guy is living in Swiss cottage. Do you know what it means to live there in London? This guy is building, nothing less than 3 houses in Biafra land as we're speaking. Neither I talk about the one he has in Enugu or the one he bought in Ivory Coast and other countries. He's living in affluence. And then he's telling the people, Elohim, Simusegi. Allah, Elohim. The Elohim should just go mad. Yes, because I don't understand. So all this is just excuses he's trying to give to justify the damages he has done on our people. When they started the IPOB, they said that those in Nigeria would not be contributing money, that only those abroad will be doing that. Please, I want to ask. Seriously, I want to ask. Are the people in Nigeria not contributing money now? And if they are contributing money, why? How can you take money from very poor people? So that's my take on it, brother. It's terrible.
So you're welcome. The next question goes like this. You have been talking about Israel, that we are from Israel. And Israel. What did you really think? Like me, I know Igbo, we are Ndibo. It's when Oyibo came, they changed our pronunciation from Ndibo to Igbo because they can't pronounce it very well.
Yes.
And it happened to be that the name carry us along. Now we answer Igbo. Normal, we are Ndibo. And Ndibo means olden days people. The ancient people.
Yeah.
The people of stone age. So are you accepting what he's saying by we are from Israel?
No. I'm not accepting it. An Igbo man to assert that he's from Israel is just like a very black woman that bleaches her skin, rub a red lipstick, put a Brazilian hair, trying to look like the white people. But there's one thing that stands. After bleaching for years, the darker skin will come out because you cannot clean the Igbo traits. So Nnamdi Kanu understand that he cannot control a people without religion. If people are spiritual, they are free, you cannot control them. They are conscious. So before they accept anything, they must have thought about it and have seen profit, something that benefits them. Nothing is coming from the sky. So he had to go into religious programming by adopting Judaism, because everybody knows that the white men had no religion, they had little or no culture. So as they sojourn into, and that's why they were very brutal, killing anybody they found on the way. As they move into the world, they saw culture, they saw tradition, and they copied it. The so-called Jews copied their whatever they believe in from us. Even when they went back to their land, they could not find Okuyibo, the local chicken. They still use that Greek chicken, which we know is GMO, produced in the laboratory, to round their hair, things we do in Igbo land. Just trying to remember what their ancestors taught them. So now the guy, that's how I knew. On default, I knew the guy was a scam. The moment he started buying into Elohim, Shama, Rafa, and the other shit, because he doesn't have knowledge, core knowledge of where he's from. So ndị nna nna gị gwa anyị bụ ndị Igbo, Igbo onye Igbo, GB. In Yoruba land where I am today, Gbo means ancient. Oti Darubo, Idon old. In Edo, the same thing. If you go to Ghana, that's GB and KP people are ancient people. You are possibly the oldest human being here. But how can you tell me that I'm ancient? And then you tell me you're going to give me Biafra? So I have to tell you you're not ancient. Black people are evil. Black people are this. I have to push you down so that you listen to me. And then I'll bring you Biafra.
Excuse me. Because if we are from Israel, I don't see the reason why he's fighting for Biafra. He have to be fighting for Israel to come and carry us back. Are you getting the point?
Oh, we go back.
We go back. Not about fighting. That means where we are staying, it doesn't belong to us. You understand what I'm saying?
Let me come into that again.
No, Igbo is very understand what I'm saying. I said, yeah. If he said, as he claimed, we are from Israel, that means we are foreigners in our land.
Yeah, but I want to tell you something. Okay. It's a lie. We are not foreigners. I don't even want to listen to that. But we venerate the land. So if we lost, how come did we come with the land that we venerate? Because we are in line with our land. I see no men and I just know men are Israel. So, but believe me, if Nnamdi Kanu was not doing Judaism, he would have been killed in Abuja. It's because of that, because they don't have population here. Israel too wants second collection, third collection, Thanksgiving, money to be coming back to their country too. So they are sponsoring this guy. And part of the sponsorship is to give him protection. Because we all know who the Rothschild family is and what Israel does in the world politics. So for you to say, I love Israel alone is a blessing. My account was blocked, just open now, because I say, fuck Jews. Somebody say, we are Jews, I say, fuck Jews, they block me. But if I say, fuck Igbos, nobody's going to block me. So it's important that Igbo man understand that you have nothing but Igbo land. If you let Nnamdi Kanu make you lose this Igbo land, then you become a slave completely. And the Fulanis cannot rule over you without Israel supporting them. That's my take on that.
You're welcome. So the next question is this. Since you were with them as a former member of IPOP, what did you see or feel that they achieved so far when you are with them till date?
The only thing I can honestly say that they achieved then, that there was a discussion about the people, the plight of the people, the hardship in the Igbo land, and then the solution via Biafra. That talk, that discussion was going on. It was everywhere in the world. And I was among those who felt that we could use that as a bargaining chip to gain some political feats in Nigeria. Going into politics, but still doing what you're doing. Like Yoruba is telling you OPC, they are still in PDP, they are still in APC. They try to put pressure on you to get what you want, they wanted. But Kanu, being a criminal who understood that if you allow some people to go into politics, his relevance will be diminishing or diminished. He said no. But that did not stop him from taking money from some politicians. Don't forget, the deal for Biafra have been sealed and signed. You can now go and vote. That wouldn't have been possible.
We are also coming to that. Since you have already in there, it's not a problem. Go ahead.
So if the money didn't exchange hands, he wouldn't have allowed you to go and vote for Atiku, a Fulani man. Are you getting it? But money exchanged hands, and that's what he wanted, to be the man to take the big cake, you know. I'm coming. Yeah. Okay, just take like 10 here. Later we'll complete. Okay, no problem, no problem. Okay. Sorry, my brother. You know, I'm in my office, so I just have to attend to them, eh?
No problem. Go ahead.
So, Kanu has always been all about the money. Don't forget that Kanu was educated by the sharp guy who was Urike, they are all doing the same thing. You saw Biafra and you saw a possible nation. These guys saw Biafra and they saw a multi-billion naira business. Political influence. Don't forget now, they can't tell you that he knows he's a strong man. He controls over 2 million, 10 million, whatever. He can kill and decide who lives or dies. You know, this is what they have always wanted because people are power. Are you getting me? People are power. So they want to be the man.
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah. So they want to stay at the middle of people's predicament or people's desire, pretending to be the one to bring the solution. But what they want is relevance, to just be there, to be seen, to make some money. I don't even see the comments they are dropping here, but I know that they must be abusing me now, but I'm only telling you the truth. Absolutely.
Forget about comments. Me, myself, I don't like read comments when I'm live. So forget about comments. Normal, I give those stupid cowards name. They are Ayabas, Ayabas. So forget about Ayabas. Continue. Lecture those who have brain, at least to save life, because what we are doing is to save life. So the people that have brain, their life will be saved. The people that don't have brain, they are going to be killed. So forget about what Ayabas are writing. Go on.
Okay, that's by the way. So, but man, I want to advise my people now. If you're from a rich family, yes, you can go to school. You can get education. If you're from a poor family, go for the money. Learn a handwork. Because the problem is that you spend all your time studying till you become 27 years. You graduate, then with a file, nothing. Nobody sponsors you. You pay money to a system. You have English in your mouth. Meanwhile, no skills. Go learn how to use your hand to help yourself. Because I read engineering. I graduated and I was just like every other engineer. I didn't know much. The only thing that saved me is because I worked with Huawei Technologies for about 12 years. So the technological know-how I got from there, I left them and started my own business. Now I can feed myself. I can feed my family. And I'm still diversifying, trying to learn the smallest business. No business is too small for you to do in Nigeria. Because some of you fail to do it here, but you go to France, now you can also to sell second. Are you getting it? So start as small as you can. The time for IPO meeting, it's time you can hustle up something. Are you getting me? So this advice I have for our people, because this make it quick, hit it big, is why we want Biafra, so that Biafra just come and become a Dangote. You know they happen like that. If Biafra come, Nnamdi will not even be a counselor, because those big players in Nigeria, they will sponsor them, they will use money, buy all the whole food. They will still make Nigeria, Biafra Nigeria. Are you getting it? You and your Elohim this, Elohim that, will be bullshit. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So I want us to look into the situation of Igbo land. When you look at things, you will see that we are so suffering. 90% of us are poor. We come from a poor background. And when you look at things today, you will see that many of us travel abroad, because I'm one of them. So many of us left Igbo land or left Nigeria and travel abroad because we are looking for the betterment of our life. We are looking for better our family. That's why we left Nigeria and travel. What is the advice you can chip in? Because me, I found out in the realm of the spirit about RUBIN. RUBIN means restructure Biafra in Nigeria. Because why I'm fighting for RUBIN is this. Kamsoya Asina okuke dibia eji okuko atulaja asine go there one hope for two. When we keep on fighting Biafra, originally, let me ask you, did you believe in Biafra?
Are you there?
Yeah. Did you believe in Biafra? The answer, I believe the answer will be yes.
No. Thanks.
I mean, did you believe in Biafra? Did you believe that we are Biafra?
We are Biafrans, we are Igbo.
Okay, we are Igbo. But the Igbo nation, they start to answer Biafra. Okay, let's forget about that. So now in Igbo land, what is your advice to our governors our senators, because even if at all there is no governor watching my platform, I believe Imo State governor do watch my platform. So what is your advice to the whole governors in Igbo land? Because for me, I would like us to chip into restructuring. Restructuring will help us. Restructuring will build our land. Restructuring will change many things. Because lack of money, lack of experience, lack of good environment made our poor brothers at home become armed robbers. Make our poor sisters at home become prostitutes. So what do you think we can do to help them to come out from this crime? Because which I know, the crime they are doing now, or the crime our forefathers did, or the crime we are doing, is the stone that is blocking our destiny. Which I know each one of us have a destiny, because we have different fingerprints. As our fingerprint is how our destiny is. So what is your advice to our representatives, our senators, governors, local government chairmen, House of Assembly, House of Rep, all those are our representatives?
Okay. First is my advice to our people, because from our people, those people are selected or elected, as the case may be. This idea of I don't want to participate in politics is self-destructive. It's a poison and must be done away with as fast as possible. Make sure that from your councillor to your governor, you contribute in the making of that man. It's only when you contribute in the making of that man can represent you. But if you allow that man to be cheated out and he has to go and make some money and come and buy his way, he will only represent the interest of that man that paved the way for him. That is politics. You must understand. Politics is life. Anywhere you go in life, there's politicking. And the family politicking. Your sister, boyfriend, you're politicking. So let's stop shying away. And it is only when we have within ourselves elected people that represent our interest that can go out there and represent our interests. Because the system you have in Nigeria is a system that a political party or some political parties are made in Abuja and they deploy funds to go and win election. Not to campaign, but buy your Eze, Warrant Chief, Igwe, and all of them, and they rig and nobody says anything. Buy the commissioner of police. So it will be a better thing if we are getting short, fighting for our vote to be counted. The rest of the world will see us as sane people than asking for a Biafra to come. Where did he go in the first place? You were never Biafra any day. It was 1967 that Biafra came to our mouth. We don't know what that thing is. It's not in Alpha, it's not in anywhere. It's not anywhere. So restructuring is important. But we have to restructure our mindset. Start to think as human beings. After every 4 years, we already have think tanks determining who is going to lead, who is going to continue with these policies, who is going to understand the meaning of the word policy to even start with. So our governors must understand that they represent us. And in extension, they represent Nigeria, not only the Igbos anywhere. Because I'm in Lagos and the governor of Lagos represents me. That's a democracy. Democracy was brought about to remove you from your tribal sentiment and bring into a soft program that you have to begin to see yourself as wherever you find yourself as belonging there. But it's all because of our African mentality we've not been able to evolve. Else, if you go to countries like Europe or America, you see, wherever you are, you contest and win election. And it's happening in Lagos. Igbos are winning election in Lagos here. That's a mindset you have to understand. And let us move toward the big picture, the real restructuring. Which means whatever resources I find where I am, I can take that resources to better the lives of the people there. For instance, we've been exploring oil from the Niger Delta. That land is dead. You can't plant anything. They should get more so they can buy from those who can plant. But the reverse is the case after the Civil War, that those who do not suffer the environmental degradations are enjoying, and where you are taking it from, they are getting nothing. Are you getting my point? So we need to restructure for us to become independent of the center, because we are not talking about Buhari, Jubril, Buhari, because we do not see leadership within. We see our government, our governors as puppets, and truly they are, because whatever they have is what is given to them. But in real sense, we should be giving to the center, not the center giving, because the wealth is generated from the grassroots. So let's support the restructuring. Let's kill Biafra, because Biafra is annihilating Igbo politically. Biafra is shooting herself on the foot. There's a political arrangement going on now of who produces the president. Of course, every other states have taken their own turn. We have not taken our turn, and we are not talking about it. We want Biafra. So I believe that Fulani is paying Nnamdi Kanu to distract us so that they can take this presidency once more. And all the reasonable people here who can think should understand that we should keep quiet and begin to do grassroots politicking. If we get presidency, we can restructure Nigeria to be good for everybody, so that you don't call a caliphate, Janjaweed, and all this nonsense. It was the civil war that brought about this system we have now. We had a restructured and well-organized regional government. And that was why Ojukwu was able to execute that war, because he had his military, he had his police, he had things around him. Are you getting it? But today we don't have anything. All the checking points in Igbo land are Fulanis that are there. Let's restructure so that we can take them away from that. Let's restructure so that
let me chip in here. Excuse me. Don't be offended. Let me chip in here.
I don't know if I'm still here.
Did you really know the reason why all the whole checking points are full of Fulanis in Igbo land?
I can't hear very well.
Did you really know the reason why all the whole checking points in Igbo land are full with Fulanis?
Yeah. Yes, I know the reason. When you tell people in government that you are going to go to Abuja and bring back the head of their president, you want him to sit in Abuja and be watching you to come and take the head. He will come for your own head in your house. You said you make Nigeria ungovernable. You make Nigeria to make Somalia to be like a paradise before Nigeria. And you want them to stay there and watch you make it. Even though we know it's just a born, but a born, they don't know about that. You know? So this is why we have it that way. It was not like that before. It was not like that before. We hate and we don't know how to keep it secret. We push it out and bring ourselves hatred back. So to me, that is why it is so. Because the Fulani control the military, they control the police, they control everything you can think about. Even when they have your brother there, they still control from proxy. So that's it, man. Thank you.
You're welcome. So our next question goes like this. What did you think that we are lacking in Igbo land that we can tackle our representatives to provide to help the poor masses?
Okay. One is power, electricity. I don't know they are sharing formula for that, but Igbo land is worst. I know they have exclusive list, which means it's only federal government that can provide you with that. States can't provide electricity for their people. It's not allowed. Except in a situation whereby the government decides to allow you to do that. But I expect our senators, the governors, to do some kind of rural electrification. I participated in the building of one in Abuja at a place called Waru and Shape and Waru, close to Mechanic Village in Abuja. It was Jonathan time. They gave the village electricity, uninterrupted water and all that. I expect the senators, even if they cannot do it up to that standard, but they can do a mini one. People can charge their phone. People can have access to clean water because you need electricity to pump water. Give them a head tank and all that. I don't think you have anyone like that. in Igbo land. Then roads to connect ourselves, especially roads leading to rural areas, so that the farmers can make their food and sell to the people in the city, making food cheap. Nobody is actually constructing roads. The one I saw in a way when I was working on a project there, I call it a fine arts. When I call it fine arts, I mean that it's just painted the road to look black. But when the next morning when rain comes, everything was washed away. I saw it. Such shouldn't come from a governor. It's unfortunate. Because we don't get involved, that's why such thing happen. The youths in that town are supposed to march out. This is substandard. This shouldn't be. Make a lot of videos, make noise. Next time, such man will not do it. We're not doing it. Then there has to be re-education of the minds of our people. Our people must be made to know in their educational system that they have on the Igbo to start with. Of others Igbo na have Jesus or God, all this nonsense. The Igbo think tanks should understand that we are losing our Igbo consciousness, and they must come together as a people to re-educate our people who we are. What is Ikenga? Ejuemali Igbo. Alusi Igbo, what do they represent? Because all time we're 12 apostles, 12 apostles in Igbo. They have to understand it. Kife Kebo, Kifo Riebo, Kifo Nkwobo. You know, they need to. This is very important. Because if you do not understand yourself, you cannot build anything eventually. Am I still here?
Yeah. We are together.
Hello?
Go ahead. You are still with us. Go ahead. We are
okay.
hearing you.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. And again, election rigging must stop in Igbo land. Because Igbo mundi ezioku. And whenever we elect anybody na Igbo, such person should not swear to Bible for us, because Bible how body man. Such person must swear to a notable and a popular alosi. You get me? Once if we get to this height, of them being sworn into office with the shrine instead, stealing will end. Every other thing will end. And above all, please, the government of Igbo land should start taxing church. Church is too much now. We need factories, we don't need church. Where the youth will work. And if they are paying tax, tithe and the offering, they should return some money back to our system too. So do we discourage them from stealing from our people. Because the Reverend Father and Namdekan is just one thing to me. Thank you.
You are welcome. So you mentioned one is light. The second point is road. The third point is for them to take vote in RSC before swearing them in.
Yes.
You are welcome. These are the 3 points we gather from you. How to move forward. You are welcome.
And another one is re-education of the minds of Igbo person, because we are losing our Igbo consciousness. I got a man who made an aburi for job. Look at Berabia, on or Chaga now one day. On our go radio, because I did the Kayapata knowledge. I am not a change there once. There are people who should be proud of who they are. If you think at a lost tribe, you can't develop a land that you are lost in. You want to find your way back. It's a spiritual magic. It's in the Bible. Go say Haji Israel, Haji, let me travel, let me go to Dubai. You know, this consciousness of home is leaving our mind. The think tanks of Igbo land should inculcate into the educational system Igbo theology, Igbo philosophies, what it represents. And I tell you, we just need like 20 years, you see the magic that will happen. Because you have to love yourself to care for yourself.
God bless you. So I think we are approaching the end of our broadcast. But our next question goes like this. Can you explain the meaning of saboteur that Ayabas do call people? What is saboteur? Did you know experience of saboteur?
One day. You see, I like going to the Bible, you know, to draw some references or references. The Bible told you that if you don't do what I said, you go to hell. Abi, if you don't do what we said, you go to hell. That means I don't have a say. So IPOB said, if you don't do what we say, you are a saboteur. It is a kind of deterrent. Oh, I don't want to be called a sabo. So for that reason, let me not talk about them. Let me just be doing my own thing. Because once your hands are not clean, you fear criticism. You know, I've written Nnamdi Kanu severally. Let's debate me. Let's talk about what you're doing. It's wrong. And he said that since you're Igbo, no, I want those who do not believe in Biafra. I said, I don't believe in Biafra. No, he ran away. I have the chance with him. So what he's just using that sabo thing to do is to serve as a deterrent so that our people don't ask the necessary questions. And that's what you do here now, Kahabuza zombie. You know, church told you that you're a sheep. And Jesus is a shepherd. I know. So now they can use that. Don't call me sabo. I am obedient to tie them. Use shrine, tie them, and they are just what they are. But every sabo is a great leader in Igbo land, and IPOB are the sabotaging Igbo land. All this blood they are spilling is not good for our land spiritually. No. I am brought in Igbo man. I am a man mando, beauty of life. Ndo is green. In case you don't understand, we don't believe in death. We don't even believe we die. We believe we go, we come back. Understand?
So I say I'm going to ask you this as a last question.
Okay.
I don't know. Let me just say I don't know how to put it. Maybe to put it advice, or to put it as I really don't know anywhere. But the question goes like this: what is your advice anywhere for those calling me mad? How did you see me? What did you see in me? What have you ever feel in me?
The fact that if they never called you a madman, I wouldn't have known you. That's just the fact. So maybe they need to call you more madman, because if nobody talks about you, then you are nobody. You know what I'm saying? And it takes, yeah, it takes a madman.
Man. If you are nobody talk about you. And when you are somebody, people must talk. And my Igbo name, Bo Ono Hebunem. Ono Hebunem means people's mouths will never kill me. My brother, are you still with us? I think we lost our brother. Move him because we are talking about those Umayabas that do call me madman. Are you still with us? Hello? We lost our brother. So the point of our broadcast today is to point out some issues, and which I believe we have mentioned a lot of issues here today. And we bring them to point by point by point. Only zombies will not understand what we did today. But those maturity and brain people, believe you me, they have a lot to take home in this broadcast. Because we talk about way to move forward. Me, myself, I'm representing Arokose. Arokose means evil should stop. I'm representing evil should stop. And I'm not under a command of any zombies. Nobody command me. I'm a royal highness. And I do as I wish to do. Even in this land, Oster, the president of this land that owns this place, that rules this place for now, can never command me. Says more. Yes. I'm a man of dignity. And I'm a man of honor. I do give honor for those that deserve it. I give respect for those that deserve it. Hello? Yeah. Who am I speaking with, please? I'm live. Did you want to speak out or you just call me private? Okay, okay, let's go there. Please first tell us your name and where you are calling from.
Thank you very much, my brother. I greet you. My name is Uche and I'm calling from Caribbean. Yes, you see, based on how people look at you, let me tell you the truth. I look at you as a very responsible, truthful somebody who does not shy away from the truth. You speak it exactly how it is. You understand?
Respect.
So no matter whatever people will say about you, you have a lot of people who still love you and will love your way. One day, nothing to you. I'm telling you, nothing to you.
Sharon for my swag first. Sharon for my swag. Sharon, go do it for my swag.
Man, nothing to you, man. Nothing to you. We confirm, I tell you.
Sharon, go there for my swag before I continue. Sharon, go there for my swag because.
I shout out to your swag, man. I shout out to your swag.
Respect. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Right. So listen, you see, all of us are into this game before. This Biafran struggle. All of us are into this struggle before. But we see that there's no truth in it. These people, when international community tell them that they cannot support them in this movement of Biafra because it's going to cause a lot of killing, war, and a lot. And our people are not ready.
Please hold on. Our followers, please, can you hear this, our brother, loud and clear? If you can hear him, please let me hear you or see where you write it. Yes, we can hear him. Can you hear our brother live and clear? Hello? I don't know. No, I'm asking the people that are watching if they can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I believe they can hear me. You know, I believe they can hear me.
So go ahead. Me personally, I hear you. So go ahead.
So you see, our brother you just invited in the program is a very intelligent guy. He also a member of IPOP before. Okay, a PRO, a real member of IPOP before. He's a member. So, but when he see that there's no road, it's not working because the people we asked to go and consult the international community to us, when they came back, instead of them to tell us exactly what the international community told them,
we can't hear.
You understand? The end of line will tell us that Biafra will come, but they not giving us any idea how is it going to come. All they keep doing is to contribute money, and the whole money going, especially IPOB camp. You see, so our brothers, our people that lost their life in Enugu, I believe this is a lesson to them. They should realize that they should stop gathering. What are they gathering for? They are gathering, they're gathering why Nnamdi Kanu family is not there. Their brothers is not there. His sisters is not there. None of his family members is there. And 21 people lost their life for nothing. So therefore, for this point, I will ask us the same way we are agitating for Biafra. Let us use that way to stop international community for restructure. They should stop saying what happened to the time of Aguri. That was then. This time around, if we all, the social media, if we all go on social media, start agitating the same way we are agitating for Biafra, if we use it to agitate for restructure, believe me, they will listen to us and they will urge Nigerian government to listen to us, and Nigeria will be restructure. Restructure, nothing wrong with that. If we get restructure, we have Biafra. If we get restructure, the Inspector General will be a Biafra man. If we get restructure, a state can be able to generate electricity in their town, in the village, in the whole place. Everywhere will be electricity. If we have restructure, factories will come down. International businessmen will come back and come and have their business in Biafra land. So let us go for restructure, please, because I don't like this dead feeling that is going on and no action. Nothing is happening. All they do is to talk. One day, that's my own contribution. Continue your swag. Nothing to you, man. I enjoy you, okay?
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. We are still waiting to receive our brother back. I don't know if he's still with us. We are still waiting to get him back. But as we are waiting, our number or the link to join us, I think I just posted it now. When you click that link, you will join us and give your own opinion. I would also like some members in IPOP to come out here. because I don't believe by talking behind the bar. I believe by talking eye to eye. So the link is there. It's free for you to join in and come and give your own opinion. Meanwhile, this our brother just told me one or two things. I don't know if you people really heard it, but some people say that no, but it's a guy. So our number now to call or to join our link is this: 081-33-740-180. 081-33-740-180. Let me put the number down. I think 081-33-740-180. This is our number. You can contact us with this number and chip in your ideas or your opinion how to fight about restructuring, because restructuring is the only thing that can stop criminals in our land, that can stop our sisters doing prostitute business, that can stop all the whole iniquity that is going on in Igbo land. Because I'm fighting for the betterment of Igbo. I was sent as a second son to stop evil without looking or seeing who is involved. I don't really care, because normally when I tell my followers, I don't talk about rats. That means I don't talk about nobody. People that has no surname, I don't talk about them, because me talking about them, I think is to promote them. And I don't see them as the fault in our society, because it's because of poverty may make some Umayabas to come out here to insult me, or to come out here, look me, a king of swag, as a swag, the fearless inner man. Some do call me poor man, some do call me madman, some do call me source of names. But I see them as nothing. Do you know why? Because my brother also have mentioned it here. If you are nobody, nobody is going to talk about you. Once you are nobody, don't expect anybody to talk about you. We have a brother here. Let's bring him in and to know what he wants to tell us. My brother, you are welcome and you are highly welcome. Tell us your name and where you are calling from. Yeah, tell me eze swag, because.
Eze swag na mama. Ufunye ndawo jaba.
Go ahead, my brother. You are welcome.
Eze umukamara. Eze briko. Eze like imere.
I'm very good and sound. I'm okay. I'm fine.
I hold the number. Because one tablet again.
When they go to the point, get your contribution to our broadcast today. I don't know if you start from the beginning. Our brother network is also disturbing. I don't know. His network is also hanging. I don't know. Because when you call, try to make sure you are close to your internet. When you call, please try to make sure you are close to your internet. We have next person. We are going to bring you in. Please tell us your name and where you are calling from.
My network is not disturbing.
Tell us your name and where you are calling from.
I hope we got me my alarm.
You are free. Tell us your name and where you are calling from.
Yes.
And make sure your speech go towards restructuring.
My name is Kwemeka.
Okay, I said make sure your speech go through restructuring. Okay, go ahead.
You see back again.
I said make sure that na if he neku na guard the side of restructuring.
And I'm working from so you have to go your personal life. Come to be dogo. That be dogo do your personal life.
Okay. Go ahead.
Is that what?
When
Is that? You have to these people are able na libo.
My brother, we have said it here before. I'm not happy about it because I believe 80% of those are killed have a future, have a bright future. So I'm not happy with it. And based on the killing, that's why I'm out to speak, to look way to stop the killing. So that's the answer. I'm not happy about it. For no reason. And if I thought that they killed them and Biafra come the next day, then I will say, okay, God used those people to sacrifice to give us Biafra. After killing them, we still don't have Biafra. The mother lost their son. Me, myself, I lost them because they are my brother. So I'm not happy. So go to your next question.
You are not happy about it?
At all. The rugged more than my own.
So, but this thing now, on our fight and the cano. You on our fight and the cano now.
Hey, if you are here, hey, don't shout. Talk with normal voice. Don't shout. Because when you shout, you provoke the lion in me. Talk with normal voice so I can give you answer. Forget about my own. So go on.
I look at me, why you shout again? Just cool down. How come I got my cut off, man?
Udo.
Go ahead. Me? Are you hearing me? So,
sound and clear.
Can you your personal problem with Nnamdi Kanu?
Okay. My personal problem with Nnamdi Kanu is deceiving our people, telling our people what that he knows that is not reality. Bringing our people to their early graves, deceiving the poor masses, because when you look at those people going with Nnamdi Kanu, they are all poor. People like you now, when you look at your BS, I believe my BS. But when you look at your BS, it shows that so because of your status, I'm coming. I'm explaining to you. Example. Before which I accepted. So I use you as an example. People like you, I'm crying for people like you, eating to food the bright future for your destiny, not to go and die. That Biafra is coming, because Biafra is not coming this year. Biafra is not even coming from 10 years. No matter the killing cannot tell. That's the reality. So that's why I'm angry with him.
How did you know Biafra?
I know that because I'm a second son. I'm a messenger from Chukwuka Abiyama. He gave me such message to let my people know that Biafra is not coming this year. And if you don't believe me, then wait, let's see how this year run out and know what happened. Maybe at the end of this year, you will believe that
you still have time to redeem yourself. You can with a chance you redeem yourself. Nnamdi no way away human being like us.
Hey, don't open eye. I have told you this. If you want me to allow you to talk on my palace here, don't open eye when talking to me. I'm a royal highness.
No. I'm going to say Aslam don't open eye.
Don't open eye like you find like this. Don't open eye for me. I'm not that type.
The Madati is the Bekan and Hipotra. Here, most of the guys I get charge and I leave. Here, now, you can time you redeem yourself from this situation.
Listen.
To you guys.
Listen very carefully.
Program in now. Onye going program here with Nandekan. Without Nandekan, a man na mad interview, a man na other mother. By Oku. You don't know. That useless can never even talk. Hani ne mo ani ma hage kuwoku na Nigeria. Nandekan me on ni ne onye obula pata kuwoku, onye obula mo no. That man has done more than what you.
I have warned you to calm down your voice. I have warned you several times to calm down your voice. I don't want people to say, listen. Hey, now close mouth. I don't want people to say that IPOP member came here and I removed him because he wants to say one or two things. So the way that I'm going to let you remain here to say your mind is for you to calm down your voice so we can able to understand each other. Because when you shout, you will provoke the lion in me.
Okay,
and
go ahead.
So I will only remove you.
No, I think I him. That man.
Today, yeah, go ahead.
Nnamdi Kanu, before God and man, he's a human being like me, true. But that man, none of you human being can ever do that in life. None of you human being can ever do that in life.
Okay, I'm just one question. Listen.
That man gave us courage. He gave us wisdom. He gave us even to withstand whoever he is. Now people got to stand there with that man.
Okay, wait.
Nigeria talk anything. They will just be doing like people.
Calm down. Okay, those ones that confront the army or the police 2 days ago, what really happened with them? Since he gave you the power to confront people, what really happened with those people they killed 2 days ago? And what is your take into the parents of those ones?
Did you watch that? You watched that video on the police. You watched that video on this police.
I watch the video. Listen. If you ask questions, allow me to answer. I watch it where Umazi Josisi. Normal, I don't want this program to be Igbo language program today, but because of you, no problem. I just want to satisfy you. I watch it Umazi Josisi.
I can speak. I can speak. I am school in Europe here. I can speak English if you want.
Okay. I want us to do this language. I want us to do this program with English language, please. And when you look at that very day, you see people with ammunition is the right way to do things. And since they lost their life, what has Nnamdi said to the parents? He come on there, he don't even send message to those parents. He don't even console the soul of the people. He was just saying, now as from tomorrow, he's going to command for them to confront people so they can die more. And now I heard that two armies.
Excuse me, please.
Listen. I heard yesterday 2 army men was kidnapped yesterday at Ariara Junction. You know, by kidnapping those army may bring war. And the war will not bring Biafra to come. People may think after the war, Biafra will come. No, Biafra will not come because the statement is going to be this way. That those army that was kidnapped, their members come to look for them. Are you with me?
I said, excuse me, please.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to connect to this one, Chinaka.
Hello? In when you keep your chita, so is a color. I saw.
Okay, I can hear you now. Go on. Let's battle it out.
Okay.
I thank God that I have the opportunity to be in your platform today. And today will be the last day. Let me just tell you one thing you don't know. I want to hear what you said. Just ask me whatever you want to ask me. Let's discuss it out. Let me know where is an offense for somebody to do practice kung fu. So what are you saying? Just go ahead and ask me whatever you want to ask me, because all these things you are saying is because they are not your relatives. If they are relatives that they killed like this, I don't think you will have the courage to say what you are saying like this.
Allow the first person.
Whatever man is done in this side.
Okay. So go ahead. What is your question?
You were saying something. So I said I'm ready now to answer you whatever you want to answer me. Ask me. I want to answer you whatever you want to ask me.
My first question is this. Where did I wrote it down? Let me look for it.
How did the question asked for me, or is it a question that you had before?
No.
Okay.
This is question I have for any member of IPOP that will come. How did you think that? How did you think that you people can get to Biafra?
How do we think that we people can get Biafra?
Yeah. In which way?
In the way Mazen Nandekalu is doing it is the right way for us to get Biafra, because the only language.
Okay, I need to make more.
Allow me to explain to you. Maybe your head is blocked. You can't understand what I'm saying. Allow me to explain to you. There's nobody that can give you Biafra.
I got the point. I got the point. I want to ask you next. I have already got your point. You said the way now this we bring Biafra.
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yes.
I got the point. Okay. My next question, bro. Since the way now the Kanu is doing it, we bring Biafra. What have you people achieved since he started to be ranking? Or where is the location of you people right now? Lagos now, Biafra. Where is your location? Where are you people right now?
Answer you now. Allow me to answer you.
Okay.
At least we have achieved you as a sabo. We have achieved you as being a saboteur to our land. We have achieved somebody like you for coming out who cannot speak. Nobody knows you before, but now we have know who you are, and we are not afraid that maybe we are going to take care of you.
So to know Sabo is what you achieve for fighting for Biafra.
Yes, because you are against of what we are fighting for. You are against of what we are fighting for.
I will remove you. You don't have to know Sabo.
No.
My friend, get away from here. Get out from here. Get out.
Oh my God. One day, that guy is a very funny human being. Also, he's a funny guy. He said that before Nnamdi Kanu, we did not know how to even do interview. I want you to go and I want to tell you and Google my name on YouTube. Check King
Slow. You are going very far. If this guy Google my name, King Onwa, he should go and Google my name, King Onwa. When I start to go interview in TV station, when I start to sing in public, when I start to talk on public, nobody was Nnamdi. But I don't want to go to. That's why I remove him.
Yes, you should have just allowed him. Let us play along anyway. But then, I just wanted to know that I have once been interviewed by MTV Base, Trace, NTA, AIT, Channels, TVC. This is 2009, 2010, 11, 12. I've always been outspoken, and I'm a musician. Are you getting it? And a songwriter. As I'm going down from here now, we're going somewhere there to sing. I don't know if you can see it, but if you look behind, there's a place just to kind of catch fun before I go and rest. So Nnamdi Kanu did not bring anything other than hatred. Now I could see the way he was opening up his eye that they're going to use us for sacrifice for what is to come. Can you imagine that? It's to tell that guy brain is dead. That guy does not have anything in his brain any longer. Would I wish to use anybody for sacrifice? No, I want everybody to be alive. That is the essence of being a human being. But Nnamdi Kanu has been spewing hate, teaching them religion. Religion requires sacrifice. Spirituality don't require no sacrifice. But I want him to know that he's sick and he needs help. I wish I met him here. To understand that Kanu just came to bring discord, to cause ndị Igbo nkewe. Ndị asị na ha bụ IPOB, ndị asị ha myself.
Don't be offended. Enwe na-agba ka anyị mara ma ọ chọrọ ịjụ ga-ajụ ka ọmụ a ka ọ chọrọ ịjụ.
Oh, yeah, Ganirun.
Hello, slow down your television, I be your phone. I don't know where you are watching us. Hey, Mr. Man, slow down your TV or your phone. I don't know where you are watching us. And go ahead. I'm going to off this call if you don't slow down your TV or your phone where you watch us. So go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. In asu ko nyamiri, wo nyamiri. Ebo lead to save the poor masses' life, those who are dying, is to save their life, and it's for us to stop talking what that is bringing hatred in our land, and talk about restructuring. Can those poor masses, we keep with something doing, we can have a better life. Oh, you na plan to lead them.
My advice for you. My advice for you. My advice for you. Okay. Stop. Because stop what is your broadcast of phone now?
Allah plug this here. Now what point you? What point? What the idiot? Very hopeless guy. Only there are 12 with idiot.
You know, my guest, whatever my guest asks me to do is what I will do, because he's the one I'm hosting here. So let me on the microphone of this our brother who is barking like dog. So when they go ahead, let's hear you out. So go ahead. Go ahead. I give you a chance to talk, or we remove you. Okay?
I'm awesome. Man on your boss. Your boss of Benjamin.
Go to your boss.
I know on that DSS. I will kill you. They talk like animals. Imagine you are someone's program. The person has your phone number and they are threatening his life. Just imagine how hopeless they are. All you need to do is just to send his number to the DSS, and he's gone.
You said it before. That all what they learn from Unand is to insult people and hate them.
Yes.
And that's exactly what it is.
Sure.
That's exactly what it is. They only threat with empty threatening, with nothing to offer. Let's pick the next call and know what he or she want to offer. Hello, please tell us your name and where you are calling from. Okay, go ahead.
I'm making a program now.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Okay. I hope you are not here to attack me. Okay, go ahead. You're welcome.
Yeah.
So, Igwe Kala, you know, there is a question that I asked you before you went off. I asked you about what is your token, what is your advice to me based on what people do call me, Ezara, madman, this, that, this, that. Hello, are you still with us? It's like your network is bad. As Igwe Kala. I don't know. So, my brothers and my sisters, you know, I don't really want to talk much because I believe we have talked enough. My point is this. I'm trying in a way that you and I can build a group where we can be outspoken to our representatives, because I believe when we talk to them with politely way, with respectful way, they will know what we are lacking. I'm not in Nigeria. Some fools say that I'm Adoro. I'm Adoro. I don't know how I'm going to explain Adoro to you guys. Azul. That I don't have documents, that the government pay my house rent, that I own 650 in a month, and if what they are saying is lie, let God kill them. And when such idiot die tomorrow now, the mother will be crying without him knowing there is power in tongue. Okay, the people that was killed 2 days ago, maybe some of them are also among the people who have been threatening me. Is that when you come back, I will kill you. Now they died before me, but I'm not happy that they was died. I'm not happy that they lost their life. But believe you me, as the coward that came here, the zombies that came here, he said that without Nandikal, nobody knows me. That means all of them have knows me. My brother, to create a name is not a day job. If you like, create a name by killing. If you like, create a name by offering your life. If you like, create a name by giving. If you like, create a name by anyhow. To create a name is not easy, because some people spend money to create name. Some people lost their life to create name. But if I can create name and still stay alive, it's not easy. And if you think it's easy, create name now. Let people hear of you. Let people know you, because it's not easy. I'm talking about without Nandi, nobody knows me. That's a typically big lie. That's why I call this woman Ayabas propaganda's fools. And that's why they are dying like chicken. Because they knows nothing. And they are not ready to learn. They are not really ready to learn. They don't really want to learn. They want to remain fool. They want to remain poor and fool for life, forever. Then a second son like me, who God, my father, asked, who will I send to go and stop evil? None of these zombies accepted. None of these fools accepted. I'm the only one who said, my father, send me. And what I'm doing is my destiny. Doing is my destiny. And if I die today, I don't die early. Because many of you fools, I don't want to go there. They will say, Zawo, you two make mouth, you two talk. Anyway, let's forget about that area. But mentioning that without Nandi, nobody knows me. You maybe without Nandi, you fools like you don't know me. Did I have any business with zombies, with Umayabas? Am I selling restaurants? Or am I selling bend and pig? Or am I selling crayfish that have business with a riffraff like you all? When I start to go interview in TV channel, international, not even local, idiots, since 2007, ask history. In Pakistan, I'm a big artist there. All of no be mouth. in Pakistan. I'm a big artist. When I tell you big artist, if you call Pakistan, ask anybody there, they will tell you. Some fools say that I've been suffering here and here. No. In Cameroon, I'm a son of landlord. My father is a landlord. My father is a known person. Mr. Melody is his name. Called Cameroon, from Kumba to Bole to Ekondo Titi to Fiango Titi to Bua to Company Mission to Nake. Call all these areas. Ask of Mr. Melody. They will tell you. My father is not that so rich, but now I thank God for his life. I thank God for giving me such man as a father. I never suffered. He never allowed any of his children to suffer. When you finish secondary school, he will ask you, what is your ambition? What is your aim? When you say you want to go further, you go further. When you say you want to start business, you start business. People like me, I said I want to travel. It's my dream to travel and not to further to school or to start business in Nigeria. And he did it. I traveled. And when I meet myself outside the country, I start music since 2007. Let me say, since I was born, I'm into music. But since 2007 is when I become known in music in a country where I'm living then, where I base. All many Igbo people there, they do call me. Then I'm king. Even you can go to YouTube, Google King Gonwa. You watch some of my video. Which year did I upload them in YouTube? Go to YouTube. Just Google or type King Onwa, and you will see it by yourself. That land was nobody when Ezawo was somebody. With his age and my age, he was nobody. When I start to go interview in TV channel, when I start to go in a crowd of thousands of people and performing there, Nandika was nobody. Even till tomorrow, he's nobody. He only deceive you guys, duping you guys, lying to you guys. Okay, did you believe that Buhari is dead? If you believe it, you must be the stupid and selfish and useless man I've ever seen a woman. Second, did you believe that Ojus Okalo is a gay? If you believe that too, you must be a stupid, brainless idiot. Number three, did you believe that Rochas is also a gay? You must be a stupid, empty brain. Number four, did you believe that Biafra is coming this 2020, October 12th? If you do, you are a coward, man. And you remain coward for life. This idiot that has no job, sometimes he will come on air and be making noise. Poor people. Hey, Okoko. You are the biggest Okoko. What is Okoko? Okoko is somebody who don't know his left and right. Now, they married that woman you claim that is your wife. Only a coward is the people that they will get married. They will marry them women. Nandi, you has nothing to achieve in your father's village. You can go to Lagos, buy a mansion with your name secret coded, but because you are a criminal don't show his assets. Fools don't have eyes to see. Criminals don't show their assets. Because when they do, government will come after them. In the case of Nandi, government let's forget about what he have achieved. Government will not come after it because he didn't dupe the money from government. But it's you zombies, when your eyes open tomorrow, you people will go after him. But I'm giving warning, don't kill him. His name is Nandi. That means he will stay. His name is Nandi. Don't kill him. Because when you do, calamity will come. Don't kill him based on his name. But to come out from this bondage, try possible best. Give every knowledge you can give to deliver yourself from bondage, because I'm not the one that can deliver you. I can only give my message. If you like it, you take it. If you don't like it, you throw it. But when the time comes that you may need it, I hope you will find it where you throw it. Because if you don't find it, you don't go. You can go with that. Your own is gone. How can people telling me that somebody who have many things that he have acquired and none of his members knows that is a righteous person? He's a criminal, and only criminal do hide his assets. Like a Vance, the one that they sentenced to death. Nobody knows what he have acquired because he don't have job. And based on where he stay and what really happened, police start to make investigation and grab the idiot and now sentence him to death. Tomorrow, when I come out and say that if you say I'm happy that government kill Evans, idiot. But when you see those children that are suffering, hungry, push them to go and steal plantain, to go and steal machine, to go and steal in people's house, you catch them, you burn them to ashes, and you are happy about it. Oh no, you are happy about it. Oh no, he's a criminal. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. You don't attack those governors who push you to be suffering. You don't attack those your representatives who push you to be suffering. The reason why I make this program today to speak English is because of this. A lot of people have been talking rubbish. A lot of people have been threatening me, pushing me to speak English, but English is not my language. English is not I'm a Igbo guy, Ndibo. And I have to be proud of my language. Who did English help? Even in Nandi, speaking that is English, have that English help him? Has Biafra come? With all his English, has Biafra come? No, we only hear people are dying. They are killing my people. They are killing my men. This is the only thing his English offer him. They are killing my men. They are killing my men is the only thing I see English offer. And then Nandi, based on his base, England, they speak oral English. Nandi cannot even speak oral English. When you stay in England, at least if you're a graduate, you claim you have bread, you could have learned how to speak like them. Nandi don't speak like England, like English people. He speaks this type of English you and I are speaking. Forget his own nation. He don't speak English like people that based in England. If you know some of your brothers who based in England for years, like Nandi, call them. You hear nation of oral English. Nandi don't have it because he's Itibombo. He claimed he studied in London. Nandi, where is your certificate? Can't that your certificate offer you a job? How can you waste time study? Afterwards, you end up scamming my people. And when I come out to say it, they tell me Fearless King. After you must have been known that my name is a Fearless King, that people do call me Fearless King. Did you think I just answer Fearless King? I must have crossed a Red Sea. I'm not Nandi you people call Savior that never save any life. No, I'm not that idiot. You call him Savior and he hasn't saved any life. People are still dying on his custody. And you are calling this idiot to Savior. You see why I'm angry. And he don't care. He's not in Nigeria. His wife is not in Nigeria. His children are not there. His only brother, Fine Boy, you can't even go to Afarana and find Fine Boy. Fine Boy is hiding. The community are looking for Fine Boy. He's hiding. After all this nonsense, you fools will come here and look at me very well and call me a madman. Anyway, I enjoy the name because if I'm nobody, people will not talk about me. If I'm a madman, I don't think you will talk about me because how many mad people did you have in your community? Have you ever come on air talk about them? How many mad people did you have in your family? Have you ever come on air talk about them? How many mad people in your community that know how to operate Facebook? How many mad people in your community that knows how to stand before people and speak out the truth? How many mad people in your community that you can marry if you are up to? Mad people in your village that build house build. So when I look what I've achieved, I see the people that are calling me mad. When you go to their profile, you see that it's poverty, suffering. And did you know why people are dying because of land? The suffering is too much. I don't blame them. I blame the society. I blame our representatives. I don't blame them at all. Because if things are okay, they will be very busy on their basic business or their jobs. People like me, will you tell me now to go and fight a army man with ammunition, to go and fight him with a stick? And I accept to go that I thought this Ayabasi children, they are agolodesi. So the DBA that make you people to take oaths cannot even protect you people's lives. Fools. Fools. I'm not afraid of death. Death from Obaboso. Onwelebi kegede. Onwelebi kegede. Onwu na to ezawo ujo. Onwu na to ezawo ujo. I'm an inner man, Bombo Clark inner man. The only man in the issue on him, or he after to Otorabawa. IPOP, I call them Yabas. Did you know why I call them Yabas? Because I know that they are nobody. Okay, look at the picture where those policemen was interviewing those guys. Look at how they look. They look mad. These are the people you need to call mad people. But they are not mad. It's poverty makes them to look mad. They are not mad. It's poverty. But they look like mad people. Some of these people are mad people, real mad people, not even poverty. Some of them are real mad people. Because whoever that have number 6 cannot die for rubbish. And if you have a future, and you believe you have a future, you cannot die for rubbish. Only hopeless fools die for rubbish. I'm a fearless king. I'm a fearless king now, and I'm the first confess collect. If you come, if you don't collect them, the day we touch for Ugo says I will get down. Ndi mehi pera gagadi. Ndi mehi ha ga-etinye aka n'obi. Ezawo esodikwem na ndị kpọrọ gị onye ara. Ezawo esodikwem na ndị kpọrọ gị onye ara. Ezawo esodikwem na ndị tretere gị, biko aga m emekwa ya ọzọ. Ezawo larụ aga m abara nwanne m mba. Ezawo larụ aga m abara papa m mba. Ezawo larụ aga m abara ụmụnna m mba n'ihi na ha na-akpọ gị onye ara. They are going to sing a praise song to me. Forget yourself that in my life. Because when I come close to you, one of my tracks says this way. King Goma chapter 1 verses 5. All my body is fire. Take it to verse 6. All have to respect King Goma. To verse 7. Who want to be the maga that I will curse? Verse 8. Who want to be the angel that I will praise with God? Verse 9. See your left, all is too much suffering. Can't you see it? 10. See your right, all is too much suffering. The suffering of my people have put them in many calamities. And my duty, my job, is to see how I can rescue them from all this calamity. Because that's the reason why I was sent. Normally, I was not even sent to be rich, but it's because of his grace, because God have known. When I come like my senior brother without anything, they will still see me as a fool. That's why he upgrades me a little bit. So when I'm talking, people can be able to understand. And in your life, if you know me very well, and your mind tell you I'm more than you, you call me madman, I promise you, your first issue, God useless. That's how it is. It's not a cause, but it's a reality. It's not a threat, but it's a reality. Believe you me, your first issue. Oh, when you they kill the stupid fool off. He died and throw away. You call who is more than you and more than your father a madman. All to send. It's not going to affect you because you are already a poor zombie for life. It's going to affect your children. And that the second son have come. For you to know that I have come. I have come. I have come to stay, not to die. Some people are posting video where I have scratch with Amuka and my family. They say, see him, he people, they naked him, he people, they beat him up, they shave his head. So you people are so stupid that you people don't even have eyes. In that picture, can't you see that I was smiling? Will you see there? Don't you see that I was smiling? In the times of Nand, he jumped fence and ran away when he see Python dance. But when I see those zombies, I was not even at home. I was in a friend place when the message came that people are full in my house and making noise. I go to meet them. We jam on the road. But also was in the house when Python dance come. He jumped fence and ran away. He turned himself to become a woman and ran away. Then after you start to compare me with Oboso, are you mad? Are you so stupid? He was fearless man, a man who is ready to die at any fucking time. A man who have given his life to Njab for a long time ago. A man who don't see face. I don't care. Whoever you may be. Because one, I will never come to your door to beg you for food. Rather, you may be the one to come and ask me for food. Anyway, useless, stupid boys, see, they beat him up, they disgrace him. Yes. The naked man. If you people provoke me, I post his video where they tomorrow. Idiots. The naked man. And he even tell you people that was really naked him. Is that not a big disgrace? See his small penis. Is that not a big disgrace? Because they naked this idiot and nobody is talking about it. It's me that didn't run away. It's me that they didn't use women to set me up. It's me that didn't steal when they shaved my hair. It's me that was speaking for truth and even confront the zombies. I was telling the truth to do their worst. They naked this idiot. What is that picture? They naked this idiot. They naked him now. And none of you people are talking about it. It's disgrace because you never see the video. I will post the video in a very good day. And when you people keep on provoking me, I will post it anytime as from now. Idiots, zombies. They shave his hair. I was putting on white shirt that very day. When sitting down, I was putting on white t-shirts. Did that white t-shirt looks to you, to your fucking stupid blind eyes, like a t-shirt that people was rubbing hands on? It was still pure white. Those children, they was afraid to touch me. Ask question, I call you. I don't know who is telling you all these propagandas. They was afraid. I'm going to kill you. I'm the only person. That's why I answer fearless king. Some say they ask you in that video, what have you achieved? I hear when they ask you, what? People can talk whatever, or also talk whatever he wants to talk. I don't believe in talking. If you see who is if you see who is far better than you, okay, you all are poor now. If you are driving in Nigeria and you jam a keke man or Okada man, you will understand what I'm trying to say now. Those poor fools, they are very perfect to insult people. You will see Okada man, you just hit, or maybe he's the one who hit you. He will be shouting, or because of this your cattle, you want to kill me. But he cannot afford the tire that carry that cattle. He cannot afford it. If he can afford it, why is he driving Okada? And maybe he's driving high purchase. My brothers, my sisters, I'm far richer than Nnamdi Kanu. No be mouth. No be play. Some fools who say they are going to report me to Ostra that I'm not working. What I do is to come online every day and be talking. If you go there, ask Austrian government. If you want, I can speak this in their language. Ask Austrian government, how much am I paying? My name is Vincent Dimpa Chimezie. Vincent Chimezie Dimpa. Go to government, ask them, how much am I paying as a tax every month? They will tell you. Go to government, go and ask them, Vincent Dimpa. Take this name to police, report it. Go to any house, report it. If you succeed there, then you know that all what you have been saying is truth. The land cannot afford to lose me. They can't afford to lose me. I'm a musician. Who makes them happy? I go occasion with the governors of this city, not with local stupid fools. If you ask people that stay in Sampot in Austria, they will tell you. I'm in Sampot, I'm not in Vienna. If you ask people that stay in Sampot in Austria, they will explain to you. King Gonwa, call King Gonwa, forget about Ezao. Even Oyibo, when you see them here, ask them about King Gonwa. They will tell you more better about me. Or you can even Google it. Google King Gonwa. You will see more about me. You start to check the year of pictures or videos you are seeing. You will see that Nnamdi with his age then, he was nobody. A talented person must found his destiny from childhood. And for you all stupid fools to get up your destiny is what I'm fighting for. Not for my own benefit. It's for your benefit. For the benefit of the poor masses, make me to lost my hair. They shave my hair. Yes, they shave it. But after shaving my hair, I told them, when you shave my hair, you can beat me up because I don't have the power to stop the beating. My senior brother, they kill him. God didn't give him the power to stop those people who want to kill him. If God would have given him, he could have stopped them. But he don't have it. I don't lie. I don't have power to stop anybody that wants to kill me. No, I don't have that power. But I told them, you can do your worst, but when you touch my hair, I must take soul. I said it. They think I'm joking. They touch my hair. With ignorance, they touch my hair. After last, what happened? That very night, I visited in Java. If you want to go down on my wall, you will see where I was shouting. In Java, some fools like you that are envy of me. After I say, I say, this madman is not today, or not from Umayabas. It's from Umawo. Not from Umayabas now. And even not from Umawo, it was written even in Bible. It was written in Bible that my senior brother said, when I come again, I may come as a madman. Can't you see? Now a swagger man, they are calling him madman. It's just to bring the prophecy to reality. I have come. Oh. I have really come. And I come to save you all. No matter your hate to me. No matter your threat to me. I can never be in support to take somebody's life. I can never be in support to treat somebody as a slave. I can never be in support to maltreat somebody. That's me for everyone. No matter your hate, no matter your love. I see everybody equal, both my enemies. Because the scripture in realm of the spirit let me know that you must love your enemies more than your friends. I'm a type of person that I don't make friends. If at all I do make friends, a lot of people want to be my friends, honestly. But when I meet with you today, I will just be reading you because nobody have ever spent cent in my life. When I meet with you today, the drink we are going to drink, believe you me, is my money. Whatever we are going to eat, it's not that you will beg me to do it, but it's something that I'm used to. I always want to give. I don't want to collect. I grew up like that. Even if at all we are drinking, you say you want to pay, I will not allow you to pay because I was destined to entertain people, both with money, both with talent, both with voice, both with energy. I was destined to entertain people. Anyone may make entertain. I'm more far better than Oboso. And to prove to you all zombies wrong, you people should tell Oboso. Just to come on air. I give order to fight army. I had that one. Come on air. Say I give order. If Zara or this madman, if he mentioned, because all one represented the madman now. Nibo land. Now me they represent the number one madman. All one represent here. Unugakawa ujeba Mikeli Zubi. Tamushi Azazikwele Zendara. Neshim Nurosa Zendara. Mary destiny with the spiritual realm of the spirit of within Java. Or get na art is the film of man. Shim Nuruzubi Zare Zendara. Unuga feel like conform on Adime may threaten or Adime may boast. Akrolam that name. I'm the number one representative of madman. All one represent the madman. But this madman is far better than you. This madman think very well more than you. This madman love you more than yourself. Why would you call madman? Who that is fighting for your sake? You don't expect somebody to come and fight for your sake. And God just sent me as an angel to come and fight for your sake. You will be surprised. It's just like the day I went and share, I said I want to share money. I want to share 1,000 euro. So fools also say the money is not up to 1,000 euro. Even if you see 5 euro, bring out your 5 euro. Go on the street and plan to share it. Even if it's 5 euro. Did I bring out that 5 euro? The answer is yes. It's 5 euro you see as a blind man. That 5 euro, did I use it going on the street, asking people to collect with his sweet mouth? Not that I force them, chase them away that they cannot collect it. No. With sweet mouth, please. I see that there is so much hot sun. Take this money, go and buy ice cream from my heart. They refuse it. But if it's in Nigeria, hey, even you, if I mention now, whoever that his comment is highest will be credited with a NTN 1,000 or 10,000. When they come and see comment now, come and see comment. When I come out now and say whoever that comment highest here, may credit here with 10,000. Come and see comments. Even you that is calling me mad now, you will not call me mad again because you will focus on that 10K. KDNA cost all these things. Oh, it's poverty. Poverty. Poverty is the cause of all this rubbish. Oyibo, they are not poor. They are just, imagine, this man want to dash me money. Did I tell him I'm a hungry man? Did I tell him that I'm in a need? They can't collect it. They didn't collect it. The only person that collect when he need money to buy ticket, but he said he was looking for 50 cents. I said take 100 euro, buy your ticket and have the change. He said no. He was looking only for 50 cents. And I have 50 cents there also. I give him the 50 cents and go my way. Even if now 100 euro, go to your bank, enter life, collect 100 euro, go on the street and touch somebody. Fools. Every one guy or he come on prophet, master prophet program, and if you listen his speech, you see that it's envy. Some people call me that I'm envy of Nnamdi Kanu. No, I'm not envy. Nnamdi Kanu is nobody. Naha Chineke is nobody, and he is not going to help me. I don't need help. He is the one who needs help. He needs my. When I start to talk Biafra now, join Biafra or help Biafra, he will see me and Nnamdi will be rapport. But I don't support evil, and I didn't make baby fools or I don't go where there is no room. Many of you, my boss, do come here and tell me, as I will talk about Biafra, talk about Biafra, talk about Biafra, fearless king. Some people that are writing mad now, go to my live broadcast like last 8 months, last 9 months, you will find those people that are calling me mad. Now, many of them call me fearless king. But they are mad now. That's why they changed their language to another language. Because the same as what you know when you was calling him Fearless King is the same as what is today. Till tomorrow, I can never change for no reason. My changing will be when I say or when I'm no more. As long as I live, there is no peace for evil people. As long as I live, there is no peace for devil. Devil I get away peace. Till I pass away. Una devil will go peace. Tell our boss to mention madman go Nigeria. 72 hours. If Hana International Airport, I've been used to visit home with threatening. I had to go used to. And as I'm talking to you now, without anybody threatening me, I cannot go. Honestly. Because me going is where I like when I go everywhere. I shake. I see Ezawo is around though. Ha! They will kill him tomorrow. Ha! He's going to die tomorrow. This guy don't feel. He's going. You will see me conquer those zombies and come back to my base whenever I plan to come back. I got there. I go. All God this. It means that I am here to fulfill something. And nobody will stop me not to fulfill it. The same way they stop my senior brother. Nobody born by woman. Once nothing I see a push the guy outside. Also, you can't stop me. If you think you can stop me, try it now. If the road is open, I base in Austria. Some fools who tell me come back home. How see that now? Ya if Johnny didn't go to Peter come to Johnny. If you wait for me in Nigeria, you didn't see me, and you are very serious. So you are a poor zombie. You don't have money to buy tickets to get a visa to come Austria. Okay, if you don't have it, you have a lot of brothers here. You have a lot of IPOP members here. Send them to come and attack me. Come back, I don't believe by talking. If you are so stupid and poor that you cannot afford your ticket to come and fulfill what you said, like I do fulfill whatever I said. That's why I say when somebody threatens me, I'm going to buy ticket with my money and come because I'm capable and I'm willing to see that devil with his threatening. He conquer just to conquer the fool. If also I'm not to Nigeria army, he wants you people to go and die. If you people are so stupid, you people have kidnapped army, Abby. Hey, I hello now. Up you all. You people kidnap army. Up you all. When army will come, I will hear his brokers. They are killing my people. You will send them to go and confront army with no ammunition. Did you buy them AK-47? No. Rather, you send them to go and beat police and collect gun from police. This is what you are sending them. You cannot even buy gun with those 100,000 you spend every month. You just useless the money. Yes, no, I said I job. Yeah, all the one nandi na mudigo. You know, say on a okay. No, or the when I cocaine, now they take cocaine. On they take here. Now me they talk and come. And he knows I'm telling him the truth. If he said that I'm lying, invite is here. Come on, yala. Komuchi inanjaba before digezu mazigegu. Because when he invite me, to prove to you more than focus. Once or also mention madman, come back home. When I visit home, I must make sure that I go to Afara, his village, and make a video in front of that his father's house. That's how I roll. When fools start to threaten me in our mama, I tell them I'm coming. They think I'm joking. When I reach to Lagos, I enter life. I'm already in Lagos, so I hope you people are prepared. This, that. If you go also this year, last year, November, when I visited home, now November, I think on 4th or 5th, look for that video. Live video. whether November 4th or 5th or 6th. Search, go down there, you will see it. Anyway, one stupid man threat him. If you know it, there are many, because last they also write petition, 5 petition. They locked me up. Hello. But the next day I pay police money. Police, I know what they need. It's money. It's not to fight. If you fight them with empty hand, they kill you or they lock you up for life. Yeah, if I need there is a particular man that has been threatening me, telling me that he will make sure that I die when I visit Nigeria. On that particular video where I'm telling you now, on 5th or 2nd of November, I tell him, Mr. Man, 1 p.m. Nigerian time, I'm in our Mama Junction. 1 p.m. Nigerian time, I'm in our Mama Junction. If you want to see me, and I see the man watching me, that's why I send him that message. Now I see you, you are watching. Don't say you don't listen. Don't say you didn't hear. Don't give an excuse. 1 p.m. Nigerian time, come in our Mama Junction. At our Mama Junction, you will see me there live. The fool didn't come. We put on our Mama Junction, see crowd. We take that crowd to my house. And nobody. Those people threatening me, they ran away up. Part of the Judas that I have in my compound, that Judas will envy. And that envy will keep them poor for life. It's my wish to them. Because they wish me dead. And I wish them poor. And they are seeing it that they are poor. Because the first son is my classmate. I come out with him in the same school, taking the first son. He have the same dream with me. We are going to travel. We are going to travel. As I'm talking to you now, he's still eating Mama, thank you, Papa, thank you. But he senior me with 5 years or 4 years. He's still eating Mama, thank you, Papa, thank you. The first daughter married Aburu, married the Kabu Aburu man. Last, they are not together after 5 children. Of course. The second son, who is not even my mate, not even my classmate. But unfortunately that we traveled to Pakistan at the same time, I kept this idiot in my house. I was paying house rent for him. I was feeding him free. When I asked him to do 1 or 2 things to make money, he said, no, you don't want to die. But he will stay in my house. I will make travel and I come back and I pay house rent. Last, this idiot left Paki and go back home empty-handed. Me that put my head now came back. We are not classmates. We are not mates. We are not Okwaga. He's now expecting me to be going with him because we see in Pakistan. Even in Pakistan, you are my boy. I pay house rent for you. So we are not even mates. We are not Okwaga. The next thing is, you are feeling too big. Because money misroad. Now, if you see me, will I greet you? I senior you by age. By level, I pass you. When you see me, greet me. Then I will greet you. If you see me and you are expecting to come and greet you, I will drive and pass you. And if you hear me on a poto, I will flash dirty water on your cloth and go my way. Even if I see it, I may stop and tell you, sorry. I'm sorry. You can't do anything. I'm sorry. And you will take your maga when you go and buy original cloth, not to bend and pick. Now this is zombie come in Master Prophet platform. Look unkept. Look so stupid and so dirty. I'm talking because he built house in the compound. Some people build house in estate. Have you mowed block, idiots? If to build house is easy, have you mowed block? Because you will mow the block now. Have you mowed the block? 1 bag, 2 bags. Have you? No. Talk less of the type of house I build. I'm swag man. I'm a test man. A fashion design man. I don't go for bend and pick. I don't go for cheap things. Whatever I want to do, I make sure I do it. If you Google what I wear on my body, I got the price, you seal mouth. If you Google the seat where I'm sitting, if they tell you price, you seal mouth. If you Google the phone that I'm using, if they tell you price, you seal mouth. If you Google the space that I'm using, I think, I don't know if I can show you people the name. You Google it. Where can you people see the name? Or on this side, or it's also both sides. Don't know. I don't know if you people can see it very clearly. When this is pure gold, if you Google it, they tell you price, and you make sure, if you Google what I put in my hand, they tell you price, you seal mouth. Some of you, how can I eat today? Some of fools like you, you people are afraid when you see policeman. If I'm a criminal, police could have looked for me. My ex, why I call him ex is because she's my ex. She keep on lying to people. I dupe her 50,000 euro. How can I dupe your 50,000 euro and still stay in the same country with you? And you let me to be like that? This idiot woman never want to tell people the reality that I was suffering and renovating her house. Because I tell her I want to start building house after my 1 year in Austin. I came here 2011. For those idiots that don't know when I came here, I came here 2011, June 24, 2011. June 24, 2011 is when I arrived here. 2012, I plan to go home to start building house. No. Do you have plan to marry black woman? No. Only people that have this kind of plan will be building. No, let's buy house here. No, I don't want to buy house here. Let me start at home first. No, okay. Let's renovate this my old house to make my ex have her own house here. Whoever that is staying with that woman, I swear to God, that woman owns the flat, not you idiots. Some people will come and showing us room. This is their house. Eli, if you picture hand and daughter, you are staying in Oyibo woman house. Now, you suck toto, you lick toto, you fuck toto. When you look at them, we go inside because every time they suck only toto. If you refuse to suck toto, the next day your woman will go to club and pick another man. Every day you're on top, jiggy, and you look like a skeleton, like Konya Nami or Baleje in the hospital. And when I'm talking, such fools will come out and be talking. I left my ex, myself. When I come out on the city, black guys that knows that woman, knows her character before I met her. This woman is a strong woman. Oh. You are also a strong man to stay with this woman. And I heard that every of your income is coming to this woman account. Yes, all of my income was coming in her account. When I want to buy what, I must go and beg my own money. If you doubt what I'm saying, call OK Usuma na Vienna. OK Usuma. He shipped cars. All of my cars in Nigeria, OK Usman is the one who shipped them. And I don't sell cars. If you go to my compound, I park more than 5 cars there. Oh, OK Usman shipped all of them for me. So he knows me. Even where I stay with my own. OK Usman is his name in Vienna. He do ship car. Ask him about me, he will tell you who I am. Or you ask a VC Zuma, if you know a VC Zuma. Because one of my track that I play, Omali Changwa, Omali Cha, Google King Onwa, Omali Changwa, you will see a VC Zuma in that video. He's also an artist, Nokoda. He knows me also very well. I'm not here to drag with anybody. I'm here to stop evil. I left my ex-woman because all my income come to her account. And she don't let me get 1 naira or 2 naira. Whenever I ask of money, you want to send money home? Who did you keep there to send money? No, I'm not your slave. I now call the family. No, it's getting out of hand. The mother, the brothers, everybody come. Even the church I was attending, Nasampotin, Redeemed Christian Church, the pastor of that church, a Benin man that married a Yoruba woman. Georgie, why had that pastor? Acts of Georgie, a pastor in Sampotin. I invited also Georgie to come and put mouth in this case. Georgie came there and tell this woman the reality. The woman started to shout, you support him because he's your black. Even his people, her people came. When I called them for meeting, they came, I tell them what is going on. They cautioned the woman, even if you want to take, not all his money. Even give him 80% of the money, it will be okay. He said, no, he's staying in my house. He take shower in my house. He sleep in my house. He eat in my house. Is for all this money I'm taking. I said, no, I cannot accept that rubbish. The people left, things getting worse. Tilimbacho zirinyemu palio boda. Fondena sinamu awadoro. Fondena oma adoro. And that my ex, Andrea Vokri. Ijo ke usuma, Jo evisizuma. You can also piano Facebook, Andrea Vokri. You may find the woman. If you find her, she will tell you I dupe her 50,000. What she was telling people. But when things start to get out of hand, is when they want to give me documents over that. For those stupid people now, she show me your documents. What is your business with my documents? What is your business with my documents? Are you a police officer to control my documents? When they want to offer me that documents, this woman now tell me that because the family, they settled the issue. Okay, when he refused to accept 80%, he later accept 40%. Me, I don't have any option. At least I will be seeing money that I'm working for, even if it's 20%. So, but when they want to give me the main document, he now said that I must release that 40% to her before she will go and sign. A brain man. Is that why we are fighting? You don't need to fight me over this now. You have been taking it for long. No problem. I release it to you. Please go and sign it, Jerry. Even for her to go and sign, she was asking me for fuel money. Where will I bring money? You take all my money. How can I get money to put fuel in your car? She now go to Vienna, sign. Okay, they asked me to come and take my documents next week. Nah, next week, like Friday, they asked me. Then on Tuesday is my income. My money came in. Woman, give me my 40% as we agree with your family. She said, Laila, she have signed and I agree for her to be taking it. I said, no, I agree because I want you to go and sign. And you have signed. So you need to give me my 40 or we call back your family members. She started to read. Hey, my spirit just tell me, please capture phone and start to record because she was provoking, like for me to beat her. So I didn't beat her. I just pick up my phone. He's zombie. I call you and name his second son that is challenging me. Call this woman, even tell this woman that I have daughter in Nigeria. The woman said, your brother tell me you have daughter in Nigeria. And so what? Must I deny my daughter? Yes, I have daughter. And so what? When I have this daughter, I never know you. So it's not your business. Last, she refused to give me. And in front of me, she was shouting. I record everything. When I left to go where I'm going, she called the office. Don't give her any visa. I never knew. I come back home. I go on Friday. They asked me to come. When I was there, the police people, they start to call the woman. He's here. He said, no, don't give him. Don't give him. We have an agreement. And they accept not to give me. I now call Alex for those fools. Look who is Alex in Vienna, a lawyer in Vienna. They call Alex. I now call Alex. Alex tell me to come in his office. I go in his office and I give Alex 150 euros. He tell me when you go to that office, call me, let me speak with those people. I go there, I call Alex and tell them, my lawyer want to speak with you. They say, no. Alex tell me, give them phone. I was forcing policeman to pick phone from my hand. He refused. When he heard the voice of his brother, Alex is Austrian man, he concur and start to talk nice. After talking nice, he still called my ex. The woman said, no, don't give, don't give. Alex tell me I should go. If they don't give me my documents under 5 days, that he's going to sue them. I go, I come back home. When this woman heard from police that they can't stop me not to get my documents, what did she do? She started to look to provoke me so I can beat her. So they say that they can say that I beat a white woman, so they will deport me or whatever. So I grab it again, I start recording. And when I was recording, my own voice was very nice. I was asking her, I do own more than 1,800 euro, and all this money enter your account, and you take all of them. You don't give me dime. Is that okay? Am I a slave? I think we are husband and wife. That was my explanation. And his explanation is like, you are a black man. I will make sure I deport you. If you don't accept for me to be taking all this money, as we accept, you will never get that your documents. Everything was recorded. So when I go out, I was where I am. Police, they trace me, and come there, piam, and they grab me like a criminal. I was like, what did I do? They said, no, we are sending you to Africa tomorrow morning. What did I do now? They said, no, we are sending you to Africa tomorrow morning. They take me to police station. They didn't allow me to write any statement. I tell them, let me call my wife. They said, no, you don't need to call anybody. We are deporting you tomorrow. They now put me in their car and take me to prison yard. Push me inside prison yard. I was inside prison that night. The next day in the morning, they now bring me to where black people are. I now meet about 3 or 4 black guys. Now I explain my situation to them. They also explain their own to me. After a while, they now call me to come and make statements. So when I come out to make statement, there is a woman who shot a photo to me. And he gave me that photo personally to give my ex. That she knows my ex is her friend. I should take this picture, but it's my picture, but she do it design way and give me to give her. So when I come to police office there, on the table, I now found that picture. I know, okay, is this woman? Next thing I see, my brothers and my sisters, next thing I see is the woman picture everywhere, like they slap her. This woman have mind, slap herself, wound herself, hold herself, and tell police I did all this to her, and promise when I come back in the night, I'm going to kill her. They start to get afraid. I tell police, is that really what happened? They say yes. I said, please, go and get me my handy. My handy is phone. They bring my phone. I show them time, and I play the record. The policeman did not even listen to the end. He tell me, come, sign. I say, no, I cannot sign if I don't know what I'm signing. This time I'm not so long here. Now, they say, okay, they will bring translator. They now bring translator and they sign. The translator translate everything. I sign. What did I sign? That woman is going to pay me 6,500 for them to come and abuse me or arrest me, and also pay police 6,500 to them to waste their fuel for lies. That means 13,000 error. When I tell you, I say go and ask. Even the government, they know everything is documented here in Austria. They now give this woman pressure. She start begging me. Hey, even they also ask me to go there. She start begging me. Hey, come back. Oh, hey, okay, take it that I help you to come in or Europe. Okay, now please, this 13,000 is too much for me. I say, what did you want? He said, no, I have met my lawyer. My lawyer say, if you go to police and tell them you don't need the money, they will cancel my own. Then she will know how she will be paying police people her own money, because police cannot cancel their own. I say, if that will make you happy, I will do it, but I don't want to come back to your house. She said, do it for me, please. I really need it because I don't have this money. I go to police. I tell them I don't need this money. What I need is my peace. After living there, she started calling my family, telling everybody to beg me to come back. begged me till today to tomorrow. I say, even if I will come back, I need to visit home first because I have already planned to go home before all this thing was happening. And this time, my doku is still holding. They are still holding my doku. The same woman have seized my Nigerian passport because he said I want to travel. She seized my Nigerian passport, seized everything. I go and make entry that I lost my passport. On the process, my brethren people, what happened? I visited Nigeria, and on my coming back, she come and pick me in the airport. I don't know how she know the time I'm coming back. Maybe she searched for it and found it. She was waiting at the airport. So when I come down, I jam her. I cannot be arguing with her at the airport. I enter her car, found myself in her house. The next day, I was sleeping. She took my 2 phones and ran away. Start to call every number she found out inside that phone. And when she come back home, last, I'm still, I don't know what is going on. She was like punching me where I'm sleeping. Hey, you go Nigeria to do this, to do that, to do that. Hey, stop. No, I will not stop. I grab my phone. I call police. When she see that I have called police, she start to change. Please, it's not, it's just that I'm jealous, I'm angry. No, I say, no, it's getting out of hand. You have lied, wound yourself, say that I want to kill you. Now you are punching me where I'm sleeping. You want me to wake up and start to kill you? Police come, and I tell them, I don't want to stay with this woman. See what that have been happening. I want to enter you people car, and you people should bring me some potent. This is how I left that woman's house. Till today, I never go back. And immediately I left her house, I now call Alice. Alice now, because that time I traveled to Nigeria with my old visa. It's about to expire. Then I was using visa. It was about to expire. My passport have been stolen from this woman. I now to Nigeria embassy. They give me TC. I visited home with TC and Austrian visa. When I go home, I go to Abuja. It's lost issue. I now make a new passport. After set and done, when I come back, I go to that office. They give me my doku. Immediately I left the office, my phone was ringing. When I pick it, is this woman. And you have collected your doku now. You don't want to come and celebrate it with me. Who are you? Did I know you? Have I ever met you before? What did you say? Did I know you? Where have you met me before? I won't even give you my number. Please don't call this number again. It's a wrong number. I switch off the phone and go my way till today. I'm a man. On that process, you know, I don't have any place to go. I was like stranded. I now jam one man who knows me as a musician. He gave me a very big apartment. But in that big apartment, I was staying only one room that carried kitchen and toilet. But about 5 rooms are empty in that house, or 6. But when I see that I stayed there alone, and the black people, the news start to go that I'm staying in a very big house. People that have issues, some white men, their wife do pursue them. If your wife asks you to sex her, you refuse. You don't have strength. She will kick you out of that house and go to club and pick another black guy. Not like a royal highness like me. I am the one who give women condition. Because I'm a king. I come here as a king. I didn't come here as a Adoro. I never slept in. I don't know what is Adoro. I never sign Adoro. If you go ask this country, they will tell you. I don't know what is Adoro. I never sleep in Adoro house. I never even go anywhere with Adoro. In that house, when I was staying there, I start to give people rooms by rooms. Before you know it, the news going that I'm staying in Adoro house. When I start to cast our mama, the same that woman came to that house, make picture of that house and send it to Nigerian people. They now post it. I see your house, see where you are staying. Really stay. See where you are staying. We are coming for you. We heard that here is full of black people. You are staying with Adoro people. When I saw that picture, I must be honest. I rushed to police station. Oh. Police come. Oh. Kidnappers, they post my address on my program. I don't know how they managed to get this house, how they managed to even know where I'm staying. Police tell me I should go home. Their eyes is on that address. And I go home. Last is the same people that I was bringing. Before you know, they start to bring criminals, bring everybody. They now start to turn like mad, where mad people are staying. You know how black people behave. God say thank. The owner of the house sell out the house. And they have to destroy the house to build a latest model house. Even as I'm talking to you now, they never built anything in that house, but they have demolished the house. Immediately, they sell out the house. Is this when the landlord come and inform us that this house is for sale and he will sell it soon? Is this time I start to look for house? Everybody was looking for house. God said, thank, I now found where I'm staying now. A room and a parlor and kitchen, toilet and bathroom. One go to government, tell them Vincent Dimpachime is here. How much is this name paying as a tax? Na Ostra every month. Gebin cracking kase or a big gaga. Gebin cracking kase or her office gaga. Gebin cracking kase. Go there, give them Vincent Dimpachime. Say you just want to know details about this person. Gebin cracking kase or had the office. I am sending you now to go. If you go there, give them my name. Vincent Chimeze is my name. They will tell you my status, no brother. They will tell you everything. If at all, they will give the information to you. And I will be very happy if you go and they give you the information. So when you come out to seal out your mouth. It's not more that when you work 8 hours, I will work 8 hours. Ekere destiny neke. And when they went again by a when they by sitting at home. That's why one of my track, I said it like this. I say, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, really, slowly, physically, spiritually, respect na for my body without counting it. So much of blessing, flowing, blowing, shouting like rain. Why me? I'm sleeping on my bed. My life don't they blow like rain. That's why I sing Jah Rastafari, now you be my father. When I'm sleeping on my bed, my life they blow like rain. It's your rain for it. Go and die now. Go and die now. In 8 hours, you bend and peak. When you see bend and peak, you got to bend and peak. When you do wear cloth, if you bend and peak, you got money, you bend and peak. You got some zombies. Hey, you suit and then bend and peak. Hana pomonyara, na om na me own 650. If we high na or kreka. If for one thing, poverty killing them. I sleep whenever I feel like. I wake up without alarm. I didn't make alarm. But someone no na school now. Time to go school. I go school. When I come back school, I'm free. I see that my language in school, Dutch course. Wagon. I have created a track with Dutch language. I wrote it with Dutch language and created the track with Dutch language, which I can give you the freestyle a little bit. Ohne man, diese Welt ist nix. Ohne Frau, diese Welt ist nix. Gott ist eine große Mann gebracht. Mann und Frau, weißt du das nix? Wenn du denken, ich bin eine Lügner, jetzt fast du Runde. Erinnerre dich, alles du alleine war. Erinnerre dich, alles du alleine war. Jetzt ich denke alle Runde. Und ich sage, ich entschuldige mich. Ich liebe dich, Schatz. Ich vermisse dich, Schatz. Ich brauche dich, Schatz. Ohne Mann, diese Welt ist nix. Ohne Frau, diese Welt ist nix. Gott ist eine große Mann gebracht. Mann und Frau, weißt du das nix. Somebody who even rap with Austrian language. You are there talking scratch. You must be a stupid idiot. I gotta stop here. You must be a stupid idiot. I couldn't come land. Mana camera moon, but I will not going to show it. Oh, come Kirigo Munga has small. Come Jim Jimanyam no clear small. Well, you can measure, gonna confirm on age me. I may show you people have confirm that I hold it. Go I think I obey on. I don't talk with propaganda. I don't talk what I don't do. I don't talk what I don't have. If they be that picture, that idiot, Leniana, go to message in the half here. Show them can have the picture. Actually, one measure in here na a home for over. Make Ucheba Miano. Make Ucheba Miano. Leba. Come Ucheba Miano. Here, our boss on here. Is this not our boss? The naked this idiot, and you all don't tell that is a shameful fool. Oh, more. They just cut my hair. Lady, unkept idiot. Lego da jam. Or that one jam. I did not want form. Those my me now. Very clear. Lego da jam this idiot. Lego dingamia. Lego koshi so amia undaro raro. Can you never fire? Couldn't forget no shape this man is Lego de Bafiano. Shape the man where she will shape ara. Kedebe yano na potari na madim ke Legodi Kafiad. Lake for this idiot to see his stomach. Legodi ki huye de ka zombie ka imbecile. Me post video. Monoga my finishing fight. Legodi ajam with this Legodi gaja. Oh my god, very deep. That put on up. The good I'm young Dara. Look at the camera, idiot. Nakam Kebaga, Nakam one jab. Not to attack with the message. I will swallow you, Melogelo. And when I swallow you, this woman about a mature. I'm going to swallow you. Hasimu, you have power. Send it to Nigeria government. Send it to these people. No. I send power. I use my power when it's necessary to use. When Nigerian government threats me, I'm saying them Jabana. Almost this is why I want to swallow him. When Nigerian government, if they're not afraid of me, let them threaten me. I want to come also. Bombo Kalak Inama Satan Buai. Mua. Mua na jo ekwensu challenge ekwensu. Okwa government. If government Nigeria tamper me, send their hand job immediately. Then in Java we walk. Or again we him send what in Java, Kamshin and Wilike. If we the Goya different go Jimmy, David boy. Use your power when it's needful, when it's useful, when it's needful, use it then. But when your power is not useful, you use Oye, you are not going to achieve anything. You will just end up being a disgrace. I essentially half with my proof because I get provoked. That's why I show half of this picture. Next time when I get provoked very well, the video. When I watch on no more ship, we are canana, we have a she or not, they are not as she is. Along with the leg. Next in office, they say 3 or Barabai. Macomana, Niano, no wag. Oboso was not talking. If we are we are even here when he got for being inside. Like I was lying down for sure. I lie down, but now me lie down by myself. When the pressure was too much, Anyaju was carrying me along, and the only way can carry that as I'm faint. To sit down, calm myself down. I'm the one who sit down by myself. Ask them, they will tell you. She was very far. They stand very far from me now. Can't you see it now, that picture? They are very far from me. It's only when they beat Sawotle, my brother. This is when they have the morale. And when they come, they just cut my hair. My hair is not immediately they shave 1, 2, 3. They start to realize they are doing mistakes. And when they start to realize they're doing mistake, they start to shout to each other. Hey, leave on one to go, leave on one to go. Man, last, the next day, somebody died in the family. Arabahana. Ipoko, akoloi. The mistake where Jimfura lock room na zone 6 within the army. 5 days. Njaba na ga under 72 hours. Mananki no to 5 days. After we are no eating to the street. As I'm talking to you now, that boy Chime Jimfura is still serving na prison. Here we ship appear or affect is anywhere. As a first confess collect. If you not come, you must collect her. Equals to come, equals to collect her. Bye bye. Those idiots. If you got the phone, they use rubbish phone. Is that what? Next time. Chidon, I greet you. Emeka, change your name now to okay. Okay, I greet you all. Chidon.
No bye.
Because you can also cross next week Saturday. I can get time equal 1 or 2 decisions equal. For now, we are close. Bye. Only IPOP, only a phone. At the end of it, I believe that na
God have mercy upon you. How may Biafra? How may Biafra?
Okay, you don't know IPOP. Bye.
I pity you.